Hey, Michelle, do you think that Ashley Banfield is going to get her butt sued off? Of course, Ashley Banfield, the former, NBC reporter, anchor, whatever the heck she did. Remember, she was famous for what? The square glasses. Does she still wear the square glasses?
I don't know.
That's what she was famous. Remember that?
Yes, I don't think she does. I'm trying to. I just watched her podcast last week. I don't think she had glasses on.
What, she have LASIK surgery or something? Got rid of the glasses?
Maybe, but
maybe she wears contacts now.
Maybe.
Didn't she make her mark being the reporter on the scene during 9/11?
She did.
Well, there were a lot of reporters on the scene on 9/11.
She was prominently featured. She was in the street with the dust floating around her.
She was NBC's On the Street.
Yep.
Probably by happenstance reporter.
I'm not saying you're wrong, but...
she was on the rise.
She was.
And Katie Couric smacked her down.
Is that true?
Where
do you come up with that? That Katie Couric smacked her down?
Katie Couric acknowledged in her book, an autobiography to some extent, that she was very... kind of insecure on her rise up and her position with NBC.
Oh, Katie Couric was?
Yes. As she gained her position at NBC, she was
Katie Couric felt threatened by Ashley Banfield?
Well, she didn't say Ashley Banfield. She said she was.
No, she says it in her 2021 memoir. Katie Couric reveals that she felt threatened by former NBC colleague Ashley Banfield during the early 2000s.
Wow.
And so I think that she had her fired.
Threatened, really?
Or let go. Yes.
Wow.
I mean, she so much as it kind of alludes to that. And Ashley Banfield has, I think, said that she believes that because Katie Couric has acknowledged it.
So now, Ash, you probably figure, why the hell are we talking about this? I mean, there's a good portion of the folks that know about the whole Ashley Banfield connection to the Savannah Guthrie mother disappearance. And the reason why I'm bringing this up is... a statement was put out by the sheriff out in Arizona in Pima County yesterday, clearing the whole family, which seems to indicate Tommaso. And the reason why Ashley Banfield could be in some hot water is because Banfield said that Tommaso was the prime suspect and then doubled down on it. And then I think even tripled down on it. Ashley Banfield, she's a contributor to what, News Nation?
News Nation. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, all right. So I have the statement. Oh, welcome, everybody. You know what? I don't think I issued proper salutations.
Do we have to do that every day?
I usually say welcome to the MJ Morning Show. I mean, I don't see what the big whoop on that is. You got a problem with me saying welcome to the MJ Morning Show?
When you call it proper salutations, I do.
Whatever. All right, so here's the statement. They put this out. The sheriff, they put a graphic out. A statement from Sheriff Chris Nanos on the Nancy Guthrie investigation. To be clear, the Guthrie family, to include all siblings and spouses, has been cleared as possible suspects in this case. The family has been nothing but cooperative and gracious and are victims in this case. To suggest otherwise is not only wrong, it's cruel. The Guthrie family are victims, plain and simple. Please, I'm begging you, the media. Need a comma there. They didn't put a comma there. I'm begging you, the media, to honor your profession and report with some sense of compassion and professionalism. And then there's a badge, the sheriff's badge, the graphic. And then it's signed Chris Nanos, sheriff. This Ashley Banfield, man, she went after Tommaso. Tommaso is the Italian husband of Annie. Annie, of course, the sister of Savannah Guthrie. Let's see. Annie lives out there.
Yeah, she lives only 10 minutes away.
Just a couple of miles away. Annie lives out in Arizona. What about the brother? What's his name? Chad or
Cameron?
Cameron.
He's really Charles Cameron. But
where does he live? Do we know?
I don't know, but he doesn't live nearby because he had to fly in.
Yeah. Has he remained there? Do we know what he does for a living?
Well, he's a retired.
Is he working remotely?
He's a retired fighter pilot.
Right.
Well, hold on a minute.
When the news broke,
you don't work to 60 years old as a fighter pilot.
But he's like a retired military guy. He was a fighter pilot in the military. I mean, I don't know his history. I don't know him. When they introduced him to me,
by the way, you said fighter pirate.
He was.
It's a new position.
It is the Gasparilla time.
Shiver me timbers.
The night parade was just last Saturday with the fighter pirates. Yar.
Yar.
Yar. Yes, we've got beads hanging over these wings on this FA-18 Hornet. Yar.
He's making everybody feel better by offering them pieces of, orange and lime.
Yeah.
You don't want the scurvy.
Yes.
Mom would insist.
I have the Captain Morgan's logo on my fighter jet. Yar.
So, but he's when I first met Cameron via news reports, it introduced him as a retired F-16 pilot.
Right.
Okay.
They didn't give any more detail. They didn't talk about his military history.
That was in much younger days that he was an F-16 pilot.
Arr.
Pirate. He's 61, and he served for 20 years, I think. So
well, that's fair.
Yeah.
Thank you, Cameron, for your service.
Right.
I appreciate it. So, you know what? I never thought of that. An airline pirate. It's
This is your captain speaking.
There could be some ethnic jokes here, as far as pronunciation, but I won't go there. I think I might have done it just. Come on.
Piracy isn't an ethnicity.
No, it's dude.
I'm not getting the joke.
If it just went over your head,
It did.
I'm sorry. The L's and the R's.
Hey, shiver me timber.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Well, anyway, the captain, Charles Cameron Guthrie, I don't know where he lives. I don't know where his home is.
Yeah, there's not a lot known about him. But I remember seeing reports that he did fly in, and he wasn't on the scene until a little later that first week that she was missing. Like right before the family, the first video that came out.
Michelle, you being an attorney, you still maintain your bar license here in the state of Florida. Do you have any initial thoughts? Do you think that Tommaso has any kind of a legal case against Ashley Banfield? Banfield, she was clear. She said that her sources were impeccable and that, what did she say about Tommaso? Do you remember the words?
But here's the thing.
Yeah.
after the first, dump where she said that, then I went and watched, I think it was the second podcast. It might have been the third. But she said, let's be clear. He may become a person of interest or a primary suspect. May become. And she really emphasized that, that vernacular as far as like how she was describing the situation. And the only other thing is that, she somehow knew that the car was impounded, but it's never really been confirmed, right? I don't think the sheriff's office has confirmed it.
Right.
I don't know that one of the reporters actually saw it being impounded, but, he became a person of interest in the media by virtue of this event happening. And I think oftentimes people who are victims of the surrounding circumstances don't really have an opportunity to defend themselves or then go after anybody unless there's clear maliciousness. And I don't think she was. I think she was just like,
do me a favor. Could you find the most direct and harshest terms and words that Ashley used? Can you see if you can dig that up? I'm just curious. All right, we're just getting rolling. There is more on the Savannah Guthrie deal with the missing mom, Nancy. We have another note that went to TMZ. I mean, is it even related? Anyway, we'll get into all that crap later. Michelle's going then. Hey, Fester, you sent me a link to a video last night, something that happened on the Howard Frankland. Yeah. Or just over on the Tampa side. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I do.
All right. I'm really curious about this.
I don't know when it happened. I don't know details about this.
Yeah, all right. Well, it was posted like 3 days ago.
Yeah.
A video of an incident with a cop and you're not going to believe the car. All right, hold on. We'll explain that. Maybe we can get some information. Maybe somebody knows. All right, that's next, plus a whole lot more. Loaded Tuesday show, MJ Morning Show on 104.7 FM, Q105. Back in a second.
Traffic looks pretty good around Tampa Bay.
Coming up on 622, it is the MJ Morning Show. MJ Fester, Michelle Fester in his little email to me last night, which is very sporadic. I never know if I'm going to get... Andrew, on the other hand, Andrew is like clockwork. Andrew sends a great amount of prep to me every night.
Good for him.
So we all try to do different things. So I'm prepping all day long, and you ought to see this. I came in with a stack. I'm holding my fingers up to MJ TV. I came in with, seriously, a printed stack of material this thick today.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
like a medium city phone book back in the day. So I came in with a pretty large stack of prep. Andrew sends stuff. You send stuff occasionally.
Occasionally.
You might average 2 days a week, maybe.
The inconsistency is the consistency.
Oh, yeah. Okay, that's great. That's super. So Fester did send an email last night, and Fester sent a link to some video on Tampa's Reddit thread, and somebody was just asking, does anybody know anything about this? Or and it's amazing. It seems very dramatic.
Really dramatic.
We don't have a timestamp, and we don't know when it happened. So it's a video of seemingly a law enforcement officer. It doesn't look like it's FHP. It does not look like it's TPD. In fact, I sent it to a TPD friend of mine, and he confirmed, yeah, not one of ours. And it's a white Altima. Is that an Altima or a Maxima? Do we know? Is that and the vehicle is fleeing.
It's a 4-second clip.
It is. And is there any audio? I don't think there's any audio. Hit the video. Go ahead. Yeah, there's no audio. And the location of this video is right at the end of the Howard Franklin Bridge in Tampa, right at the split, because you can see the Kennedy and West Shore sign where it splits to Kennedy Boulevard to the right. And then when you go straight, that takes you toward, Dale Mabry. So it's 275 northbound, the end of the Howard Franklin Bridge, and it's like the right lane that goes straight on 275 north, right at the fork. And the cop is standing in the road. There's a white pickup truck that stopped.
Initially, I thought it was the Tampa Police Department because it's okay. Well, hold on. It's a darker uniform.
Mm-hmm.
It has a gold patch on the upper arm area, and it looks like he's wearing boots. Does it look like he's wearing I see a reflection there?
It does look like somewhat like motorcycle boots, but you can see when the camera tilts or pans to the right, you can see that there's a vehicle with flashing lights, and there's some other marking on the back. You see, right? Oh no! You know what?
Could he be wearing like a protective outer vest?
I don't know. So I did ask one of my TPD buddies, "Who is this?" He said, "Not us." He said, "Wild guess. Wonder if it's the U.S. Marshals." But I'm trying to figure out. Can you see there were some flashing blue lights, which you can see a reflection. Is that on the vehicle, or is that just a reflection? So somebody captures the video of, is that a Nissan? Is that
it looks like a Nissan sedan.
Is that, well, you have the...
A Maxima, an Altima. Looks like an Altima.
Hold on.
I think a lot of the comments say it's an Altima.
It's an Altima. So, the minute you see an Altima...
Does the officer...
You think of those viral videos that went out, the AI videos of Dennis and, the lady driving the Altima with her shower cap on, just smashing into everything.
And that's when I really fell in love with AI videos.
Yeah, okay.
But I'll tell you, does the officer fire a taser into the car?
Well, the officer has... Is that a gun or a taser in the officer's hand?
It looks like a taser.
Let me be clear here. The officer is running in traffic in lanes on 275 North right at the split. And that's the split where it goes straight 275 North towards downtown, and then you have the West Shore and Kennedy split. And the officer is in freaking traffic. The white Altima takes off. The officer has either a taser or a gun in his left hand and is running after the vehicle.
So,
I mean, does anyone have any information? When did this happen? We have no time frame. We have no time stamp. But the video was posted a couple of days ago on the Tampa subreddit. And it's a 4-second clip that somebody videoed and posted it on Reddit. If anyone has any idea on this, 800-990-1047. 800-990-1047. If anyone has any clue.
As I'm watching the officer run, he's not wearing boots because you can see his pant leg, his pant hole. His leg hole.
Okay, so
his ankle hole.
It's not boots.
And the vehicle here off to the right side of the video clearly is a vehicle with the blue LED lights on it. Look at this vehicle right here.
Yeah, but are the lights reflecting on the paint,
No,
or
look.
are those the actual LED lights on the side of the vehicle?
Keep your eye on this, on the vehicle right here.
All right.
And you can see
Okay, all right. So it does
it's
look.
an LED
Yeah, it looks like it's a grayish. Is it an unmarked gray vehicle?
Navy vehicle, maybe
I-
maybe a SUV or
I
something.
don't know, but this is just bizarre. This was not in the news. We don't know why traffic was stopped, why the cop was out of his vehicle, why he has a gun or a taser in his. I'm trying to see the holster. Looks like he. Okay. Oh, you know. Oh, I just saw it. He's got a yellow taser in his right hand, and he has his service weapon in his left hand. Holy crap! Does anyone know? I mean, I'm blown away, intrigued by this. 800-990-1047. Did we test phones this morning, Andrew? Phones are working? All right, 800-990-1047. 800-990-1047. If anyone has any idea of the time frame, you can see that older glass building right when it forks. Remember where the Fox Jazz Club used to be? You can see that building right in the background.
This is.
Can you tell?
This isn't 275. Isn't this off of? This is closer to West Shore. This is where the Veterans Expressway picks up.
Dude, it's 275.
But listen, it's
the fork. It's
the second fork.
All right. So
because look, it's like a half a mile run up to the curve.
Yeah. So you have the West Shore Kennedy sign, and then you have that one lane that goes straight to the Veterans flyover,
right
toward the airport.
Right.
So that's where it happened.
That's where it happened.
Yeah.
In the comments, it does have a link to this article, but I'm not sure that I can.
Because that's the story of the guy who
hang on a minute.
ran. Did we talk about this guy?
No, because it happened on Saturday.
Oh, it happened on Saturday. Sarasota felon tased, arrested after I-275 chase ends at International Plaza and Bay Street Mall. All right, hang on a sec. So Michelle just found a Fox 13 story from Saturday, from Valentine's Day.
Does that coincide, Fester, with when this post
Hang on.
was?
What was the guy's name?
The guy's name is DeMarcus Wilder. I think it's Roxanne's brother.
So we had a story of a guy named DeAndre yesterday who ruined his Valentine's Day by running from the cops.
Hang on a minute.
Good memory, Fester.
A Sarasota felon. Oh, you know what? I wonder if that's like maybe Sarasota police or something. Did they
All the way up here?
I don't know. All right, hang on. A Sarasota felon fled a traffic stop on I-275, leading troopers on a chase that ended with a taser being deployed at him at International Plaza and Bay Street Mall, according to the Florida Highway Patrol. Troopers found a loaded semi-automatic firearm and ammunition in DeMarcus Wilder's vehicle. The 33-year-old's a convicted felon. Wild faces multiple charges, including fleeing and eluding, DUI, resisting an officer, and 2 counts of possession of a firearm. Let me see if it says anything about a Nissan Altima. Dead ass! Let me see if dead ass is in the Fox 13 story. Backstory: on Friday, shortly before 5:30 p.m., a trooper was on northbound I-275 near Tampa International Airport exit. When he saw a sedan pass traffic using the inside. I know. Okay, so a lot of people do this. So when the traffic is backed up, when you have, and that's part of the whole West Shore FDOT billion-dollar plan, is to alleviate all that West Shore traffic and the airport traffic, because you have that single-lane flyover. So people get lined up to go to the Veterans and toward the airport, and that thing gets backed up. But you have like that like dead space triangle, no man's land, where you're not supposed to drive, and a lot of people try to drive all the way up on that and then cut over. So I wonder if that's what the guy did, and that's why maybe that's so. Festa, your observation's correct. It's a little further in the split from the split.
Yeah,
gotcha.
Right.
Wow. According to FHP, an off-duty sergeant. Here we go. So again, we didn't know, but this just kind of got buried in the weekend on Valentine's Day. According to FHP, an off-duty sergeant with the Pinellas County Sheriff's Office followed the vehicle to International Plaza. That must be it, though. It must be that incident that happened first, and then it ended at International Plaza.
Because that, if he did get on the Veterans Expressway, the first exit is to
right.
Boy Scout or the International Mall area.
Yeah, you know what? I think he was headed to the mall. He had a Neiman's gift card he wanted to use. That's what I'm thinking.
That's what he was using.
Yeah.
It
Anyway,
expired.
I think that's it. Hey, Michelle, good job.
He had to get his Valentine's Day present.
Here's your phone. Thank you. So that might explain it. So it is pretty fresh video, but it just kind of got buried in the weekend.
Pretty dramatic video.
Oh, it's very dramatic. You got the cop running in traffic on 275, taser in one hand, gun in the other hand. Andrew says it looks like he switched hands, that he had his gun in his right. Andrew, is that what you're saying, that he had his gun in his right, and then he must be a righty? Yeah, because his holster is on his right, and it looks like he, instead of employing deadly force, he switched the taser into his right hand to try to tase the driver as the Nissan Altima dead ass takes off. Was the guy wearing a shower cap by any chance?
He might have been. I'm looking at his hair, and he does have a large head of hair.
Is there any Jerry Cole drippage or anything? Or?
I don't know about that.
All right, mystery solved, we think. All right, 6:34 at the MJ Morning Show. Oh, man, we got late on that. Early morons in the news next on the MJ Morning Show here on Q105. Stand by. How about 20% off? Listen to me now or hear me later. 20% off with Zero Res right now. If you're looking for a good time to get your carpets cleaned, because they are ugly. In fact, let me step it up. Your carpets are fugly. They are stained. They need to be cleaned. Maybe you've got awful spaghetti sauce stains on your upholstered dining room chairs or couches. Maybe your kids are slobs. Maybe you're a slob. Maybe your husband's a slob. Listen, get your house cleaned the right way with Zero Res. Zero Res carpet and air duct cleaning, and a 20% off sale right now on standard services. You call Zero Res, you tell them MJ sent you, and you want the 20% discount. Boom, just like that. ZeroResTampaBay.com. Of course, you want Zero Res. That's the company you want to clean your carpet. It's all about the process. They don't leave residue like the other companies do with the chemicals, the soaps, the shampoos. Zero Res uses an electrolyzed water process that's patented. ZeroResTampaBay.com. Call them up. Go to the website. You can book online, but I like calling because then you can really tell them, I heard about it on the MJ Morning Show. 20% off right now. ZeroResTampaBay.com. You know what? If this fleeing felon guy, if he would have smashed into somebody making his break away from the cops, and if you would have gotten rear-ended by that guy, that's where you call Stacy Kemp and the Kemp Law Group. Now, hopefully he had really good insurance on that Nissan Altima. That's
I'm sure he had $1 million coverage on it.
I'm sure. I bet you
had the 300, 100.
Do you think he had the general? What did
I don't know.
Did he have any car insurance? Anyway, listen. You're in a wreck. Somebody smashes into you. You got to, I mean, it's unbelievable, folks. The drivers are just getting worse and worse by the hour locally. And when you get clobbered by one of these idiots, you deserve to recover. You're injured, your car's damaged, maybe you miss work. I mean, all kinds of problems. Accident or fall, you call Kemp Law, KempLaw.com, and tell them MJ sent you. Traffic's on. Morons in the news next. MJ Morning Show. Stand by.
Traffic around Tampa Bay.
Fester Michelle, morons are on. Listen to this cretin. Look, I don't want to alarm anybody as you're sending your kids to school today, but school custodian found hiding in girls' locker room. Held on $1.3 million bail. What, trying to cop a peek? I mean, what?
What if he was just mopping and he lost track of time?
Oh, you know what? He was mopping. He was mopping, and the girls started walking into the locker room.
He's like,
and
"Oh no!"
He got scared, embarrassed, so he hid in a locker.
I mean,
all right. So here's the deal. Happened. Luckily, this was not local. Oh, although we have a local teacher in trouble.
you do?
Did you see the Bartow brush fire deal? Oh, we'll get to that here in a bit. I don't know whether I'm gonna do that in Morons of the News or give it its own encapsulated segment. All right. Here's the deal. A now former custodian with Berkeley County Schools, this is in West Virginia, faces more than 24 charges following an incident that occurred last Thursday night at a girls' basketball game. Berkeley County Schools report the custodian, who's been identified as William Howard Shoop. Shoop, boob, right?
Yeah,
baby, Shoop, baby. That was
Salt and Pepper?
Salt and Pepper, exactly. Yeah, so he will not be returning to the school. Shoop was allegedly discovered hiding inside a closet inside the girls' locker room for the visiting team. Oh, he didn't do it to their own girls. He hid in the visiting team's locker room during the girls' high school basketball game.
Oh, what a creep janitor.
Yeah, this is creepatola, baby. Law enforcement was contacted immediately and responded to the school, where the individual was apprehended, and a total of 29 charges have been filed.
I guess you get one charge per
girl.
Underage.
Right.
Yeah, so
Right.
Good. Throw the book at him.
According to the press release, Superintendent Dr. Ryan Sack said, "We appreciate the quick action and urgency demonstrated by the Martinsburg Police Department as part of their immediate response, and in conjunction with school administration from both schools. All students involved were interviewed and families were contacted. Shoop was arraigned. 29 charges, which include 14 counts of invasion of privacy, visual portrayal, or other who is full or partially nude without permission, and 13 counts of attempting to commit a felony punishable by imprisonment for a term less than life."
Say,
Wow.
this guy's in a world of Shoop.
Man, he's up Shoop's Creek.
He really is. He really is.
And I wonder if he liked that TV show, Schitt's Creek.
I'm sure he watched it all the time.
I'm still amazed that we in the media, we could say Schitt's Creek because it's SCHITTS. I mean, you watch like the news when for instance, Catherine, what's her last name again?
O'Hara.
When Catherine O'Hara died, I mean, all of the the news shows, network news, ABC, NBC, CNN, Fox News, they're all Schitt's Creek,
Yeah.
and I guess you're really up, it like normalized being able to say something that we're not able to typically say, and that's Schitt's Creek.
Well, because of the spelling.
But it doesn't. But it sounds. What if I took the F-bomb? And what if I just I just changed a little bit? You can't say that, right?
Listen, there was a German family back in New York
What
that
if
was.
it was What if it was F's Creek?
Well,
and
listen.
they came up with a creative. What if they did?
I'm glad you said that. When we lived-
PHUC.
Okay.
What if you did that and you called it Creek? I mean, we couldn't do that.
Call Julian. Let's produce a show. Let's see how far we can get. I'll be casting director.
Anyway, man, what a sicko cretin. He wanted to spy and peek and see the other team, the visitor team girls basket, high school girls. He hid in a closet.
Listen,
to watch them undress.
he might have gotten away with it 20 times with the home team. Looking for some new girls.
You're right.
Yeah, I mean, this guy's a creep.
Never been caught.
I mean, every week there's 2 visiting teams that he could, be a creep with. I mean, this guy's who long. If he's done this, if there's a history, this 29 charges could turn to 500 charges.
Absolutely.
Yeah, man.
If he's done it before.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. I wonder if they're not going to be cameras in the locker room.
But he
So I
was
don't
in
know.
there.
Yeah, he
Right.
was in the closet.
If they can prove,
Yeah, how many times had he done it
Yeah.
before he got caught?
Right.
Yeah, that's a good point. All right, down in Hialeah. Yeah, Florida morons in the news, which are very common in this segment. Video shows this idiot getting stuck in a van after trying to steal it. It's like, you get locked into a business, you can't get out, and we've had these stories in the past. Yeah, video caught a guy screaming for help after police said he tried to rob a landscaping van down in Hialeah, Miami area, ended up getting locked inside. Dean Young, 26, faces charges of burglary, criminal mischief after the incident occurred last week in a Hialeah neighborhood. The Ring surveillance video shows him getting out of his car, crossing the street, and getting inside the truck. The owner of the van locked the vehicle when he started landscaping. That's when Young began screaming and kicking the van doors for help because he was locked inside. Help me! Help me! I'm inside. He's heard screaming.
does this guy not know how van doors work?
What a dummy.
Van doors have the little pop-up stick.
Oh.
Yeah, so...
Has the side door has the pop-up stick. I mean, this isn't.
how do you get locked? Is this guy such a moron he couldn't get himself out of the vehicle?
Has he never been in a van before?
Yeah, the old school little pop-up, remember the old cars have that. Do cars still have the little pop-up stalk? Really?
Yeah.
Right.
And vans are not really crazy high-tech vehicles.
Right,
They're
right.
more utilitarian in there.
Oh, yeah, you know what? Our car has the pop-up stalk.
Yeah. Here's a picture of the van. The guy sneaks over
Yeah. What is
And-
that? That's like a GMC or a Chevy
like a
work van.
safari van?
Yeah, like a
Or
yeah,
or a Savannah van? I don't know. if
It's the larger one.
yeah, whatever they
Yeah.
call their van.
Right.
And he runs over, and he's never been in a van before.
Yeah.
He could have opened the side door.
So this is all captured on the homeowner's Ring camera. Help me, I'm inside. The guy's screaming. The homeowner, Nursey Toledo, said Young was banging on the door for a while, saying he couldn't breathe. Okay, fine. The surveillance captured officers getting Young out of the van. According to the arrest form, the landscapers did not let Young out of the van until the cops
Oh,
arrived.
dude, look at this landscaper here. He's holding him in the van at weed whacker point. You can see in his hands he has.
I will chew your face off with this monofilament line on my weed whacker. I'll whack your face.
The weed whacker, that'll do terrible damage
Oh, yeah.
to you. Yeah.
Oh, that'll just slice chunks off.
No kidding.
Can you get weed whacker in the face?
I mean, if you do open this door, you get the zzz.
you know what's worse? It's like a metal edger.
Oh, yeah.
That would be, yeah. So let me make an observation here, and I want to tie this back into something that's, happening, and I know it's happened numerous times in my neighborhood. This looks like a crime of opportunity. The landscaping van was parked on the side of the road. Here comes this schmuck on wheels, literally in his vehicle, this 26-year-old Dean Young. So he sees the landscaping van doors open. He pulls his car over thinking, I'm going to boost a couple of items out of here. I'm going to see what I can steal. What kind of power tools? What can I grab? And that's when he climbs in the van, and the landscaper then hits his little key fob, to close and locks him inside. Regardless of this schmuck's incompetence to figure out just how to get the door open and get out and get stuck in there, I want to make an observation that if you are a tradesman, if you do work, and this has happened, Michelle, in our neighborhood, and our neighborhood's a pretty decent neighborhood. Fester, do you know how many tradesmen, either lawn guys or other workers, have been burgled in my neighborhood?
I'm sure.
I know of at least like 3 or 4.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. So down by Scott's house, Michelle, remember the
Yes.
It was a lawn guy. He had his wallet, and right on like the dash of his pickup truck.
Not the smartest place to keep it.
But the window was open.
Yeah.
Then we had in front of another neighbor's house, there was some tradesman that was working,
Right.
and
That's the one that I recall.
yeah, I can think of 3 or 4 in the neighborhood. So this was more across the street from us, and a guy was working and had all kinds of expensive tools in the vehicle, and somebody pulled up. His doors were open while he was running in and out of the house. So he was working on something in our neighbor's house, and some thief just drove in, stopped, went into the back of the car, cleaned out all of his expensive tools, and fled. Then we've got another house in the neighborhood that is being built, and I saw the cop cars there, and I asked what's going on, and of course I knew that some vehicle, some worker, some tradesman's vehicle was burgled. Same deal, wallet and all kinds of personal effects was stolen. So you got to be careful if you're in the trade. If you're a landscaper, if you're a woodworker, I mean, whatever you do, I mean, you got to be careful. Plumbing trucks, electric trucks, whatever. If you're a detailer, you got to be careful when you're in these neighborhoods. You have to lock your vehicle because you have these predators, you have these opportunists that will drive through, and they're looking for these vehicles that are unattended and looking for a quick score. And again, it's happened like 4 times that I know of on my freaking street.
Soft targets.
In the last couple of, thank you.
Soft targets.
Good term, soft targets.
Soft targets.
So not only is this morons in the news, this is also like news you can use. This is a public service. Because it's happened 4 times on my street. I'm sure it's happened more in the neighborhood.
On your street?
Yeah, exactly.
On your street?
My street. All right,
of all the streets.
654.
I mean, you said on your street 12 times.
On my street.
Okay, all right. It's on your street.
All right, 654 at the MJ Morning Show. Concluding morons in the news here on the MJ Morning Show. If you would like a new garage door, attention Banco. Banco, if you're parking in the street, please, all Banco garage technicians, make sure your vehicle's locked, especially on my street, Fester. On my street, because I don't want you to get burgled. Speaking of Banco, they have an awesome deal going on right now if you'd like to improve the curb appeal on your house with a new garage door. So here's how it works. First of all, the stats are great. If you change the look of your home, you put up a better garage door, increasing that curb appeal, you can get a 194% ROI, return on your investment, just increasing the value of your home with a brand new garage door. So if you just want to change the look or your garage door is all bent and mangled and it just needs to be replaced, this is the time to do it with Banco. So you upgrade, get a great Clopay Premium Series insulated garage door, all kinds of styles from modern to classic, and the windows are now free. Window upgrade free with Banco on a new garage door, qualifying Clopay models, and it only lasts until March 14th. Hurry. And then, of course, with Banco, any garage door repair, broken spring, whatever's busted, you want Banco. I only use Banco, folks. Tell them MJ sent you. Get 10% off on service. It's bancodoors.com, bancodoors.com, and tell them that MJ sent you. When you do not want your move to be an unmitigated disaster, when you don't want your move to be a stressful dumpster fire, this is where you call my friends at twocollegebrothers.com. You got the others, then you've got Two College Brothers. Why do you think Two College Brothers has over 1,100 5-star reviews? That's their business model. Do such a great job moving the customer from a house to a new house, a condo to a house, apartment to apartment, whatever. Their business model is do such a great job at a great price that the customers can't wait to leave a glowing 5-star review. Mention me, MJ, get free moving boxes. If you're moving, if you know someone that's moving, twocollegebrothers.com. It's the smartest move you'll ever make. Traffic's on, 7 o'clock hour, MJ Morning Show next.
In Hillsborough, we have an accident.
What's that? Food, glorious food. What's that from? Food, glorious food. Is that like a Broadway show or what?
I have no idea what you're
Sounds
talking
like
about.
a
Come on.
It sounds like a DoorDash commercial.
No. You've never heard that food, glorious food. You never heard that?
No.
Food glorious
Yeah.
food song.
Yeah, what is that from? Why do I have? I have it in my head. What is that from?
From the Oliver play?
That's from the play Oliver. That's right. Food,
Because you've been to so many plays.
I mean, I know a couple of show tunes.
Listen, just because I haven't immersed myself in something, I've had exposure to crap over my life. Do you have can you play the audio?
Confident and free to go.
You got.
I gotta.
Of course you do. You have 19
I
things.
don't know what's playing until it's up.
Well, just shut off
I
things
don't
that are
do that.
playing.
I keep Windows open.
I know you. You've got 39 windows open.
All right, here we go. Try
so
this.
Fester's
Try
trying
this
to
now.
play. All right, go ahead.
We ever get is through. Well, every day we say our prayers.
You gotta fast forward in or something.
Food's glorious food.
There it is. Food, glorious food. So I've heard that that's old. I mean, Oliver goes back, I don't know what, to the 50s, 60s, whatever.
I guess.
So all that because I have like 3 food-related stories.
Ugh.
Now, I actually had this in the pile yesterday. Now, this doesn't have to do with food per se. It just has to do with a place that sells food. All right?
Does it sell glorious food or
Yes,
just regular food?
Food, glorious food. And they've been known for taking your whole paycheck. Whole Foods. Whole Foods, whole paycheck. Was that the thing going around for a while? So I was at Whole Foods yesterday because I wanted to grab some of my favorite brown cow cherry vanilla yogurts, which Publix does not have. I still can't understand why the hell Publix does not sell brown cow. I can't figure it out.
It's a vendetta against you.
So depending, it is. So depending on where I am, for brown cow cherry vanilla yogurt, the absolute best. I love this stuff with the little cream top. That's the brown cow kind of signature thing. Is they have a little layer of cream on the top of the yogurt, like a cream container lid.
Yeah.
All right. So depending on where I am, Sprouts has brown cow, Rollin' Oats has brown cow, and so does Whole Foods. So.
Are we talking about glorious yogurt now?
No.
Oh, okay.
But I had to stop to get some. I was out of it, so I stopped at Whole Foods because that's where I was on Dale Mabry. Pop in, and they were there. It was still at the checkout stand. And I had the story in my pile yesterday that I didn't get to, and then I see it. The story I had was Whole Foods was getting rid of this dystopian nightmare because apparently people don't want it. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I don't shop at Whole Foods,
hold on.
Moneybags.
Wait, what you call me?
Did I call you Moneybags? I might have called you Moneybags.
Since we're talking about Broadway shows, why don't you just call me Daddy Warbucks?
Yes. Listen, it's a hard knock life.
It's a hard knock life for me. It's a hard knock life. Yeah.
I mean, if they don't sell it at Aldi, I don't know. What's the dystopian product?
Here's the headline. Whole Foods scraps the creepy payment system after fury from customers. Every Whole Foods in the U.S. is ripping out the biometric payment method. Remember, you put your palm on the reader and you had to register your palm to your account or your payment method.
Oh.
And you can just stick This is like some Tom Cruise futuristic movie. What was that? Like Minority Report or something?
Listen,
Yeah.
I mean, actually, I have a debit card, and I get fraud alerts all the time. If I just paid with my hand, it's pretty secure.
All right,
Right.
listen.
I know where my hand's been.
Fester.
Most of the time.
Most of the
Yeah,
time.
it's down your pants. I see it all the time. Itching, scratching like you got some kind of pinworm problem. All right. So, don't shake Fester's hands, folks. You don't know where the hell it's been.
Ever.
All right. So, I remember when this first occurred. And I got something under my contact.
When it first occurred, there was a lot of backlash. This is
anybody that wears rigid gas permeable contact lenses, you know what it feels like if you get just a little speck of dust underneath. Hang on a minute.
both of you.
Hang on. God, I hate that. All right.
We're just going to listen to MJ.
All right, so if my eyes close like a Yar pirate right now on MJ TV, that's why.
Do you want a patch? I could probably fashion you a patch.
All right, give me a sword. I want to cut my eye out right now. All right, so Whole Foods, when they first put in those biometric readers, I remember, a couple of years ago, we talked about this. I'm like, I'm not doing that. That's just creepy beyond belief. And apparently most customers feel that way because they're ripping them out.
It's a technology before its time.
How about an eye scan? How about a retinal scan? Yeah, you just, let the cashier scan your eyes. Yeah. So here's the deal. Every Whole Foods in America is ripping out the biometric payment method. Yeah, by June 3rd.
Oh, okay.
More than 500 Whole Foods grocery stores across America, which, of course, Jeff Bezos, it's Amazon. Amazon owns Whole Foods. They bought that some time ago. They're going to remove the palm scanners from the checkout lines. Yeah, the payment method was called Amazon One Biometric Authentication Services, allowed customers to link their Amazon accounts to their palm print so then they can just use their hands to pay for groceries.
Okay.
Yeah. Although Amazon states that it processes more than 1 million biometric authentications each month, a company spokesperson told the Daily Mail that a lack of widespread adoption was the main reason for canceling the program. Yeah, because it's creepy as F. And I want to know who the million folks are that are doing this. Who are the rollover cretin individuals that would say, yes, hey, Jeff Bezos, here's my palm print.
People who think it's easier to pay that way.
I mean, is tapping your credit card not creepy? Just
no, it's not. No, that
goes back to you. It takes money out of your account.
That is not creepy. Using a body part that Jeff Bezos has on file, that's creepy.
So you're opposed to using a body part.
Listen,
you know what? It ought to be a wang print. You just, I'm kidding.
Sir, you don't have enough in your account.
Can't reach it.
Sorry, sir. Sir, listen,
that would be. Oh, Andrew wants to know how would ladies pay. It would be a boo print.
So,
yeah.
I read a story last week or last couple of weeks that even like Walmart
right?
has everybody's face.
Yeah.
Like the facial recognition, they know every time you walk into a store. So if there's ever an incident, instantly, whether you paid cash or credit card, they can pull up when you were in the store last time.
You know what?
You said this last week, and I put it on my list of things to research.
But you know what? I need to get one of those realistic latex masks to put over my face when I walk into Walmart.
At all times, but it's not just there. It's everywhere.
Yeah.
You know what? That's also a theory. We'll get into this later on. But so one of the theories with the Savannah Guthrie missing mom case.
Are we going to get into it later on or now?
No. We'll get into it later on. I'm just mentioning that there's a theory that the dude caught on the Nest doorbell camera that he actually had one of those latex realistic face masks on with the ski mask on top of that. So we'll get into that later on.
Sounds like we just did it.
You think every law enforcement agency doesn't have a database of everybody's face? Just because of cameras walking down the street. I had to take a photograph to get on the plane last week. Looking to when they check your.
Yep.
Listen.
Now they say that that's like destroyed, like right after they.
No, it isn't.
I know.
It's
I'm like,
saved
why
everywhere.
does it say that?
It's saved.
No,
everywhere.
the TSA claims that for the facial recognition, when you go to TSA and you have to do your ID, they're saying that image is not stored, that it is
That's a lie.
discarded immediately.
I don't buy that at all.
Okay, what are they verifying it against?
Obviously, they're taking a picture and there's something in a database, so they must
Thank you.
they
There's
must
something in it.
actually have something, right?
Right.
Yeah.
The last
by
time-
the way, you know, the TSA agents with the partial government shutdown, you know, TSA agents are not getting paid again right now.
Yes.
Jeez, man, this is ridiculous. Man, government sucks these days. I mean, both sides. It's a mess. I don't care what side you're on. Just government is a freaking mess. All right, where were we? Oh, so Whole Foods ripping out this creepy Big Brother payment method. All right, that's food story number one, just having to do with Whole Foods. Now, actual foods here at 7:13 on the MJ Morning Show. I read something, and for all of you young moms out there, if you got babies right now, they're eating baby food, this caught my attention. Most baby foods are ultra-processed. And what they're saying is when you feed your babies like the baby food in a jar that's considered an ultra-processed food, you're kind of training the brain.
Oh.
Yes, to kind of crave the ultra-processed food chemistry, if that makes any sense. And this got me thinking on something, Fester. So let me just share with us. 71% of the 651 baby foods from major U.S. retailers qualify as ultra-processed, containing additives primarily used for flavor, color, texture. Manufacturers use 45 types of processed fruit ingredients compared to just 21 fresh ones, with concentrated juices delivering intense sweetness similar to added sugars. So you're training the brain. You're causing a craving.
And while it might say all natural
Right.
on the packaging, because, you know, a juice could be natural or sugar is natural, it's not.
Every single baby cereal and starch product studied was ultra-processed, with some items containing up to 56 separate ingredients. Ultra-processed baby foods contain significantly more sugar and sodium than minimally processed versions. So the reason why this kind of intrigued me when I saw this is, Michelle, how many store-bought jarred baby foods did we give Chloe first and then Julian, who came second?
0.
Nothing. Nada, zero, bubkus, zilch. Nothing. We had absolutely no Gerber, or what is the other brand of baby food?
Herbs.
I don't know, whatever. So we had
I don't know.
we had no
Herbs baby food.
we had no baby food. We had absolutely zero baby food in the house. The kids never got it. Chloe and Julian never got any of that crap. Now, what made you make that decision?
There was a book called Super Baby Food.
Yeah.
And so it's a huge thick book, and it tells you how to make everything, you know, from scratch.
Michelle made everything.
No, did not make everything, but it prompted me to have a conversation.
You made all
I'm
the
getting ready to say this.
Okay, go ahead.
Jeez.
All right.
Are you getting ahead of yourself over there?
No.
It prompted me to have a conversation with our pediatrician about, like, should I be making everything from scratch? Because I feel like that was kind of like the era where everybody was running wild to buy, like, organic everything, you know? And so he was like, no, you don't have to make everything from scratch. But he was like, but you also don't have to buy the baby food. And I was like, what do you mean? And he said, well, what do you eat for dinner? Thankfully, you were a much healthier eater then and you are now. And we were like, well, you...
Hold on. I was a much healthier eater then than I am now?
No, I said then and now.
Oh, then and, okay.
Yeah. So, you know, like you...
Yeah, did you hear the
You're a
same
much
thing?
healthier eater then and now.
Hold
Yeah,
on.
but I mean...
Why'd you say he's a healthy eater?
Yeah, but I mean, back then, like, I'm a little bit healthier eater now, right? But back then, I definitely was not.
Was this the great Dr. Patisi?
Yes.
Oh,
and
man.
So
he
just
was
asked.
He was such a great pediatrician.
Yes. And so he asked us, you know, what we had for dinner.
Yep.
And you were like, well, I steamed some vegetables. I might have some roasted chicken. Maybe I'll have some rice. And he was like, just puree that.
Grind it up.
Grind it up to whatever consistency that, you know, the stage of the baby is at.
Yep.
And I was like, for real? And he was like, yeah.
Yeah,
And
baby eats it.
Right. So on the weekends, I would make things that you wouldn't eat, like sweet potato was a big one. And I think that's one of the big ones that they, advise you to go ahead and
Yeah.
feed your child. And so I would bake a bunch of those on the weekends and freeze them in a little tray. So I'd have like, a little portion control, blah, blah, blah. And then you during the week would supplement that with like the vegetables and
Pizza.
sometimes it's mixed.
Sometimes.
We did pizza.
Yeah.
Yeah. He said, look, if it's not spicy,
Japanese koshiakari sticky rice.
yeah. I mean, whatever it was, we just put it in the blender, ground it up to whatever, consistency, they start to then move from having like their super pureed stuff. And we did it with the fruits. We did it with everything.
Everything. So we never had a jar of baby food, zero store-bought baby food ever in our house during the entire raising of Chloe and Julian.
We ordered Chinese. We ordered dumplings.
Oh, yeah.
Grind it up.
Ground them up.
No, I was like, order 3 extra so I have them, for like
In fact,
today and tomorrow.
I was the original grinder. I was on Grinder before Grinder was Grinder.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, God.
All right. That's just saying a lot.
All right,
Yeah.
next. All right, last food item. Costco. What do you think? What is the thing that Costco sells the absolute most of?
Bananas.
No, I think it's probably the rotisserie chicken. I don't know that for a fact, but Costco's being sued over alleged salmonella risk
Ooh.
on the $4.99 chicken. Is it $4.99? It's like $5.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. So Costco is facing a new lawsuit over its rotisserie chicken after an animal rights nonprofit claimed that the retailer's chicken processing plant in Nebraska suffers from salmonella contamination.
Yeah, well, once they put in that rotisserie for
Kills it up good.
kills it
Oh,
up.
yeah.
It kills it and makes it delicious.
You know what? You could dunk those chickens in a tank of Ebola. All right?
I'll still buy them.
New Ebola chicken.
Delicious.
So the proposed class action lawsuit was filed late last week, cited a December study by Farm Forward, sounds like a bunch of, nutso activists, that criticized safety conditions at their Lincoln, Nebraska premium poultry plant. Blah, blah, blah. Anyway, so...
Okay, great.
I mean, everyone's attacking that chicken. And now the hot chicken sits in a plastic bag before, and the plastic chemicals seep into your chicken. Before that, it was in the black plastic tub, plastic tray, and then the plastics then leach into your chicken from that. I mean, you can't win.
I love delicious
You know what?
plastics. I don't know what everybody's freaking out about.
Plastics, glorious plastics.
I love them.
So, you know what? Costco just needs to go to maybe wrapping your chicken in burlap. What do you think?
Like the olden days.
Yeah, it's the old, like the olden days.
Like the really olden days. Like biblical times.
Oh man! Hey, there is a sportswear brand that is supposed to be the hottest new sports brand that everyone is wearing. I'm not. I never even heard of this
What's
thing.
the brand?
Hang on, you're going to find out next. So, what is the hottest new sportswear brand that allegedly, according to this story,
Is it a shoe or is it apparel?
everybody is suddenly wearing? It's apparel.
Okay.
You know what? I'm impressed that you said apparel. I would not expect the word apparel to come out of your mouth.
Well, apparently
apparel.
my
Yes.
apparel.
Yeah, if Fester wasn't in radio, he'd be a rep for women's apparel.
You bet I would. You bet I would.
All right. So then the Obama alien story, we got to get into that. And I mean, come on. What did Obama say? And this is not political. What did Obama say that got all the conspiracy wackos, regarding aliens? Come on.
said it. He said it.
Dude, I heard the audio. They made a big, hang on a minute. Folks, we're loaded next. When we get back, we got a lot of stuff because we have to fill an hour and 20 minutes of nonstop content, no commercials, no music, and it all starts next here on the MJ Morning Show on Q105 104.7 FM. Mark Spain Real Estate is standing by, waiting for you to call if you want to sell your home. Folks, let me just give you a hot tip here. MJ for Mark Spain Real Estate recommending all the folks in Tampa Bay, if you want to sell your home hassle-free with a strong all-cash offer, that you hit up Mark Spain Real Estate today. You know, the Wall Street Journal and Real Trends have consistently named Mark Spain Real Estate as a top real estate team in America for closed transactions for 9 years in a row, including being ranked the #1 real estate team in the nation for 5 consecutive years. They get glowing recommendations, glowing reviews. Example, here's Steve. Steve said, my experience with Mark Spain Real Estate was beyond 5 stars. Not only did I get an amazing offer on my home, we closed quickly too. I'm so appreciative of Mark Spain Real Estate. When it comes time to sell your home, folks, Mark Spain. Go to markspain.com. Guaranteed offer on your home today. That's markspain.com. And start packing. Simple as that. Hey, to all my friends in Polk County. Now, we are really big in Polk County as well, the whole Tampa Bay area, but we have very dedicated Polk County listeners. So, Polk County, show the MJ Morning Show some love, because you're going to love Miracle Toyota in Haines City. So if you're anywhere within the sound of my voice, listen, you could be in Hillsborough, or you want to shop and get the best price. So it's Miracle Toyota in the heart of Haines City, and this is a great car buying experience. If you're looking for a Toyota car, truck, SUV, head over to Miracle Toyota. They always have fun stuff going on, always great promotions, great deals going on. You know, February is a big month at Miracle Toyota. So multiple promotions going on. They had for instance, the President's Day sale, which kicked off last weekend, and it actually goes through the 19th. So you have 2 more days. So, take advantage of President's Day discounts at Miracle Toyota. If you're looking for a great family-run operation, it's Mike Murphy and the Murphy Auto Group. They also own Genesis of Tampa. Hit them up. If you're looking for Toyota, roll into Miracle Toyota and tell them that MJ sent you. Miracle Toyota out in Haines City. Air conditioning, we love it, but when it breaks, we hate it. And when your air conditioning breaks, folks, there's only one company that I can recommend, and that is Air Rescue. So you're saying, well, MJ, hold on a minute. What are you, a trader? You used to only recommend Plan B air conditioning. Well, there's been a change. Plan B has been rolled into Air Rescue. Same ownership, same great service, same honesty, integrity. If you mention me, MJ, to Air Rescue, boom, 10% off. Right now, if you need a new system, there are great 0% financing offers on high-SEER, very energy-efficient systems with Air Rescue. So any kind of an air conditioning problem, you want to hit up Air Rescue, airrescue.com. Mention me, MJ, get 10% off. If they're not there when they say they're going to be there, they take off the diagnostic fee. They comp you on that. It's airrescue.com. 888-NEVER-WAIT is the phone number. Airrescue.com. Tell them MJ sent you. Over an hour and 20 minutes, nonstop MJ. Next. Hang on.
In Hillsborough.
MJ Morning Show. Here it goes. MJ here, Fester, Michelle, and this is a long chunk of No one does this. No one goes for over an hour and 20 minutes with zero interruptions and commercials. The hottest sportswear brand that everyone's wearing. I don't think Fester's wearing it.
No,
I know that I'm not wearing it. I know that Michelle's not wearing it. Well,
and it's not like a brand that we've heard of before?
I have not.
Okay.
So I stumbled across this. Post had the story. The headline is the hottest new sports brand that everyone is suddenly wearing. You know, I'd like to know, does anyone know what it is? I'm going to see if callers, do the phones work today? Do we know?
Ooh, let's find out.
800-990-1047.
I love this game.
800-9, what?
To find out if the phones work or not.
Okay. I thought you meant you love the game. Guess the apparel. All right. 800-990-1047. What is the hottest sportswear brand that people are suddenly wearing? Are you wearing it? None of us, including Andrew, that's 4. I never even heard of the damn thing until a couple of days ago. What is the hottest sportswear brand that everyone is suddenly wearing? Are you wearing it? I just want to see if someone even knows just with this information. Before I reveal, let's see if people know. 800-990-1047.
So obviously it's nothing like Nike or Adidas or
No, it's the hottest.
Puma.
Is Puma.
Puma.
Okay.
Puma makes really nice tracksuits.
You know, I'm partial to the mafioso Adidas tracksuits.
Yeah, Adidas,
and
Puma.
of course, Will Ferrell jumping from. I'm sorry, not Will Ferrell.
Jason Sudeikis.
Jason Sudeikis jumping from the side of the screen in What Up With That on Saturday Night Live. All right, hang on a minute. Let me grab Lawrence in Holiday. Lawrence, hi. You're on the MJ Morning Show. Do you know the hottest sportswear brand that everyone is suddenly wearing?
Hello?
Hello?
The hottest brand that people are wearing now is Michelle. And let me tell you something. Excuse me, it's Michelle. That's the hottest brand.
What the hell?
I'm working on it. I've watched a lot of people doing. And, you know, it's great. It's great that it's Michelle.
All right. Thank you. Thank you, Lawrence.
Excellent.
Thank you, Lawrence. All right. Thank you. Thank you very much.
That's wrong.
Listen, I'll give you
Yeah.
an A for effort on that
Yes,
one.
I'll give you an A. That might not have been his real voice.
Or it might have been.
Or who knows?
Who knows?
All right. Let me grab Tommy in Tampa. Tommy, you're on the MJ Morning Show. Hottest brand that everyone is suddenly wearing. Do you know?
Aloe.
What?
Aloe.
Aloe? Michelle, have you heard of that?
Absolutely.
Okay, I have not. But that's not what I'm looking for. But Michelle, what is aloe?
It's a new exercise brand. I think it mostly like yoga for ladies.
Is
but
it spelled aloe like the plant?
ALO.
Okay.
Without the
I got you. Hey, Tommy, thanks for the guess. Michelle knows what the hell
Yeah.
you're talking about, but that is not what I'm looking for. Thank you. How about Cheryl in Pinellas Park? Cheryl, you're on the MJ Morning Show. Do you know?
On.
On. So I'm aware of On. Those are the
okay.
those are the shoes. And yeah, you see a ton of. In fact, you remember we had a story. Where did Fester go? Fester just walked out of the room with no explanation. He's gone.
He's got something to take care of.
He went for food.
Yeah. What do you say?
He went for food.
Now they're making jokes. Dude, did you just walk out of the room to get drinks?
Yeah.
In the middle of our freaking. What is wrong with you?
It wasn't ready during the last break.
Why would you're walking out of our content? We're live on the air to bring in 3 styrofoam cups?
Did the listeners guess it?
No, not yet.
Well, that's why I thought I'd buy myself some time.
I can't believe you really left for food.
Yeah, well, for beverage, we got the good coffee back.
Cheryl was right. All right, Cheryl, I'm aware of On. You see people wearing those ON, right? The shoes everywhere. I've never had a pair. I'm partial to New Balances. I'm wearing my 990 version 6s today.
Yeah,
from the New Balance store at West Shore Plaza, which I've been patronizing for 20-something years. So I'm aware of On. Like when we train, all the trainers wear the Ons, at X-Force Body.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but it's not. And remember, we had the story about On.
So it's not On.
Hold on, it's not On.
Oh.
But we had the story that they were.
No. I work at a college campus, and a lot of the kids are wearing that.
Yeah,
I guess.
no, that's not it. But thanks for the guess. But we had the story a couple of weeks ago or a month ago about, maybe it was before Christmas, about the On shoes that they were squeaking.
Yeah.
Yeah, remember that?
Yeah.
And there was like people wanted to sue because they have like the holes drilled in the bottoms, and they were like like squeaking. No one's guessed this damn thing yet.
Okay.
All right, Natalie in Tampa. Natalie, you're on the MJ Morning Show. What is the brand that everyone's suddenly wearing?
I'm guessing aloe.
No, we just had an aloe guess. But thanks.
Yes, I thought you guys were talking about something else.
No.
I didn't hear him.
Yeah, no. It's not aloe. A caller just guessed that. Who's crinkling? Are you crinkling plastic now?
I have coffee and I have to put my
my
sweetener in
God.
it. Yes.
Okay, pay attention to which one you put it in.
Let me grab James in Ohio. This is our pal James.
James.
Hey, James, what is the brand? Do you know?
What's up, guys? Hey, is it Tech Gear?
Nope, it is not. It is not Tech Gear. Thanks, James. Thanks for trying. Man, so maybe this is not that hot. Maybe the Post is lying. All right, how about Casey in Winter Haven? Casey, what is the hottest sportswear brand that everyone is suddenly wearing?
I'm guessing it's the Dick's Sporting Good brand.
The Dick's Sporting Good brand is incorrect. No. All right, I'm going to have to just reveal this. Dave in Land O'Lakes. Dave, yes.
I'll give you a crazy answer. Fruit of the Loom.
No.
You remember?
Yeah, we're looking for real answers, Dave.
Oh, did he say was he? I cut him off. Sorry,
Sorry,
Dave.
he said crazy.
All right, I'm going to take every line is ringing in here. Let me grab two more, and then I'm just going to give it up. Robert in Ruskin. What is the brand?
Centerline.
What did you say?
Centerline.
You said Centerline. That is the correct answer.
Center line.
Pickleball.
Yeah, go say
Pickleball gear.
It's pickleball gear. So Centerline is this new brand that kind of carved out a niche, like marketing first to pickleball players, but now it's expanding because you can wear a shirt and shorts doing other things except pickleball. But Centerline. Now, do you have any Centerline, Robert?
None.
All right, so how did you know that Centerline is allegedly the hottest new sportswear brand?
Because where I live, everybody where I live plays pickleball, and they all wear it.
Yep, there we go. So you're out in Ruskin. Thank you. Have a great day. That's it. Michelle, have you ever heard of Centerline?
No, I have not.
I mean, I'm looking at their website for the first time ever, and it's all stylish, casual,
it's
loose-fitting athletic clothing.
Nothing about this says it has to be worn for pickleball, but I guess
maybe that's the beauty of it.
But they've marketed it first to pickleball players because that's all the craze across the country, and this could be worn to do anything. I mean, it is good-looking stuff. So the Post says if pickleball is America's fastest-growing obsession, then Centerline Athletics is the sport's secret style ambassador. Shh. Let's start with the resume because it's not subtle. Centerline is the official apparel partner of USA Pickleball, the app, the PPA, the APP, was that the American Pickle? I don't know. The APP, the PPA, Major League Pickleball, DUPR. These all like pickleball. Troon?
Pickleball leagues? Or
I don't know. Anyway, so massive growth. Their company has grown 437% year over year in sales.
That's great.
Yeah. Anyway, that's it. It's Centerline. And Fester's on the website right now. The stuff looks good.
Yeah. It looks like good workout clothes.
All right, so go to men's bestsellers.
Men's bestsellers.
So like that shirt that the dude's wearing, I wouldn't wear that color. It looks good on you.
It has 12 colors. It's only $68 a shirt.
Yeah, the Airlight men's tee, the shirt looks good. I would wear that. But it's $68. That's
insanely expensive.
Yeah, it's a very expensive shirt.
I mean,
for just like a sport shirt. It's not like a collared polo or something. It's a little. It sounds like the stuff's a little pricey. Wow. All right. But they have like 12 different colors.
Now, they have collared shirts. They have like a quarter zip, which, I know you're a big fan of the quarter zip look, MJ.
Oh, yeah. I'm a big quarter zip guy.
The quarter zip
I'm a fashionista.
Yeah, look. Nice lightweight quarter zip.
What are you laughing at?
Because you're not a fashionista.
Well, duh.
Look, I get you the nice black one here. $85 for a quarter zip.
What, you're choking on your food now?
Yeah, I am. Because I didn't have time to get good creamer, and I have to use this non-dairy creamer powder stuff.
Ooh.
And I don't know. Just
All right, moving on to aliens. So Obama was interviewed on some podcast. This is not political, but Obama was on some dude's podcast, and I never heard of whoever the dude is, but the alien question comes up. A lot of people want to know, when you become president of the United States, whether it was, let's just say George W. Bush, Obama, Trump, Biden, when you become president, do you get a briefing on the aliens that we're keeping in hangars or underground caverns underneath Area 51, et cetera?
That's literally the only thing I want to talk to any past president about.
Exactly.
I mean,
I really don't care about anything else. I just want to know, did you go to Area 51? Was there something there?
Yeah. What do you know? What did they tell you?
Right.
What can you tell us?
Yes.
Mr. President,
Right.
sir.
Yeah.
Hillary Clinton said that she was going to, release some records if she had won.
Where are we keeping the aliens?
Yeah.
All right. First of all, I don't believe that we are holding aliens. I do not believe that we're holding alien spacecraft. I just don't believe it. Do I believe there's stuff out there? Abso-freaking-lutely. I mean, you can't even comprehend what the universe is. You can't even remotely wrap your head around it. And the size, the number of solar systems, the billions and billions and listen, the odds are, yes, there's other life out there.
But what specifically do you know, Mr. President?
So this is what stirred a whole bunch of crap. See, there are aliens. I don't glean that from this.
Are aliens real?
They're real, but I haven't seen them, and they're not being kept in what is it?
Area 51.
Area 51. There's no underground facility, unless there's this enormous conspiracy, and they hid it from the President of the United States.
So what with that has caused people to go absolutely ape crap, bat crap crazy?
Because he acknowledged two things. First thing, they're real. Those are non-negotiable words. They're real.
As opposed to the lady on the plane who said he's not real.
Yes.
So that you use that word real.
If he would have said they're not real,
right,
there would be nobody would say anything.
Hey, Michelle, what if the aliens want to shop at the real?
Then they are for real.
They want to pick up a Prada purse that's guaranteed real.
Right. And number two, Fester?
He acknowledged they're not at Area 51, which begs the question.
They're at Wright-Patterson Air Force Base.
Thank you, Mr. President.
Yes.
Where are they?
Yes. See? That interviewer should have said, okay, not at Area 51. Where?
Come on.
And then the president caught himself, and he had...
Oh, Fester's stirring it up.
Listen, he had 6 stutters. Count them.
Well, hang on. I can play the audio again. Hang on. Here we go.
Yeah.
Are aliens real?
They're real, but I haven't seen them, and they're not being kept in what is it?
Area 51.
Area 51. There's no underground facility, unless there's this enormous conspiracy, and they hid it from the President of the United States.
And then he calms it down, and he kind of gets his composure.
Oh, so you think that the initial words that he slipped, and then he tried to reel it back in?
But then he ends on
conspiracy.
Yes.
This is a conspiracy, and they kept him. And he didn't say that there isn't a conspiracy. He served up the conspiracy.
Unless there is one. And he's a great orator. I mean, he knows how to speak so eloquently everywhere. He generally does not make a misspeak. And for him, like Fester said, he stuttered how many times?
106.
Let's listen.
Like a stuttering box.
Yeah. I mean, he's trying to come up with something to say, and I think he stumbled right into it. They're not at Area 51.
They are real.
They are real.
You want me
and
to
he
go
doesn't
get
know anything unless there's a big conspiracy.
You want
And
me
once
to-
you throw that word out there,
Fester, you want me to go get the Joe Pesci stuttering line from Goodfellas? Might have to bleep it. Let's listen again. So the very, very beginning.
Are aliens real?
The real.
Check, please. I'm right there.
I'm done.
They're real.
They're real.
And then everything else he says is backpedaling until he serves up the perfect conspiracy.
This has caused like this major uproar. I don't hear. When I first heard that he said something, I'm like, oh my God, what did he say? And then I heard this audio bite that I'm playing right now. I'm like, come on. He didn't confirm. Just like I believe aliens are real. I believe there are aliens out there. I just don't think they're here.
But he didn't say that.
You know what?
He didn't say they're here. He didn't say, oh, for the expansiveness of the universe, you really can't comprehend all the solar systems. They have to be out there somewhere.
What did he say?
They're real.
You want to grab a couple of calls on this? 800-990-1047. Let's take advantage of the phones while they're working. 800-990-1047. 800-990-1047. How do you interpret what Obama said about the aliens in this podcast interview? They are real. You think he's covering it up? Do you think he knows and he was shown or he's seen video or the secret files of the aliens that have crashed on the planet? Come on. All right, 800, like Roswell, give me a break. 800-990-1047. I will absolutely admit that, yes, there are aliens out there. I think that's what he meant. 800-990-1047. Where are you on this? So let me grab a couple of calls. All the lines are ringing. Let me grab a couple of calls here, and then we have some shocking, startling news regarding class pictures. Yeah, hang on. In just a minute, let me just grab a couple of calls here. Then class pictures. That's right. Like you go to elementary school.
Yeah, every year.
You've got picture day. You go to junior high, it's picture day. High school, picture day for the yearbook, etc. The little package that mom gets to buy, with all the wallet size and so picture day. Oh, there's a problem. You're not going to believe what speaking of conspiracies, you're not going to believe what's intertwined with picture day, seemingly the most innocuous,
coming of age. Everybody has it.
Picture day. You're not going to
every year.
You're not going to believe how picture day is being destroyed. This is crazy.
Being destroyed.
Oh yeah. All right, Epstein. That just a little hint.
Oh no.
A little hint. This is unfreaking believable. Hang on.
If there were aliens, we would have found out in the last month or so, just for the distraction.
Oh, that's right. You're right.
Epstein's over here. We have aliens, people. Here's all the proof.
All right. Andre's in Tampa. A couple of calls. You're up, Andre. What's the deal?
Hey, how you doing this morning? I lived in Vegas for about 5 years.
Yeah.
And let me ask you a question. So you have all those acres of desert surrounded by fence and armed military.
Yep.
If you go close to that and they tell you one time, back off and leave, if you don't leave and keep going forward, they will shoot you. Okay? So why would you think that there's nothing there? What are they trying to protect? You have your alien motel out there, the little place that you eat.
Listen, Andre, I'm going to tell you what they're protecting. At Area 51, that the military installation outside of Vegas, they do a lot of testing. They do secret aircraft testing, drone testing. They do all kinds of secret program testing. They're not hiding aliens in there.
So you think they'd go through all that just to have some? So what kind of secret testing are they doing?
The secret
I just
kind.
said they're doing aircraft testing, reconnaissance testing.
You know what? On the aircraft that they reverse engineered.
Oh, great. Thank you. Andre, thanks for the call. This is what I'm looking for, though. How about Don in Temple Terrace? Don, you're on the MJ Morning Show. Hi.
Good morning, sir.
By the way, it's all guys. No women are calling in on the aliens. Go ahead, Don. What?
Yeah, the reason the aliens, yeah, I just signed a new bill for highway infrastructure, but I'm not signing any bill for intergalactic highway because there's too many black holes. Too many black holes.
Okay.
We can't have black holes.
Is this
I just wanted to make sure that.
Is that? I don't know what the hell's going on. Listen, I asked for it.
You asked for the kooks to come out, and they're coming out, man.
Matt in San Antonio. Is that Texas or San Antonio, Florida?
San Antonio, Florida.
What's up, man?
Go ahead.
Hey, you got to watch the movie Age of Disclosure. It's kind of a documentary. It's got Marco Rubio. It come out in 25.
I've seen it. I've seen it. I watched. I watched it, and that they kind of evaluate the interesting encounters that pilots have had, seeing objects flying around. I got to be honest, that documentary told me nothing that hasn't already been out there, and again, I don't think Michelle. We both watched that.
Yeah, we did, and I don't know what you mean by it didn't tell you anything that hasn't already been out there.
Exactly what I just said.
Okay.
I just that's the way I feel.
All right.
And speaking of disclosure, what's the big, highly awaited Steven Spielberg movie coming out in June? Is it Disclosure Day? That's going to be like the movie of the summer. Disclosure Day. It's Steven Spielberg's new Alien movie. All right, let me grab a couple more here, and then we got to go on to the class photo controversy. You're not going to believe this. This is crazy. Rich in Palm Harbor. Rich, you're on the MJ Morning Show. What do you think about what do you think what Obama said about the aliens in that podcast?
I absolutely believe it's true. Dr. Stephen Greer, he's a retired ER trauma surgeon who's been coming forward in Congress about disclosure since the early 90s. He's got his own YouTube channel.
Yeah,
he
of course
says that it's all on there. But apparently, because the president is a temporary employee of the United States government, they don't disclose everything to him. So I would encourage, any listener that's interested in this, Dr. Stephen Greer,
to go down a rabbit hole with a conspiracy guy on YouTube. Is that what you're saying?
Maybe he does have first-person testimony from retired people in the military that are now old enough to be on their deathbed that want this stuff to come forward. So I think there's a lot of misinformation out there. I think this gentleman, he's been. Like I said, coming forward in Congress.
I got you. I got you. Thanks for the call.
That Stephen Greer is though he gave a presentation here in St. Pete maybe a year ago or just a little bit more than a year ago.
How do you know this?
Because when I went to that Galentine's Day event last year and those young ladies were talking to me about all of this alien stuff, they had just been to one of his presentations telling me all about how the aliens are visiting us, and you could see them they have
You went to Galentine's Day at that cute little hotel in downtown St. Pete with your girlfriend's last Galentine's Day?
Yes.
And you guys spoke about they were going to a presentation with an alien lecturer?
They had just been. And they were telling me how you can tell if it's...
Who the hell are you hanging out with? Who are these gals?
Other people who were invited. And there's a secret document that's on the internet, and if you download it, they're coming to get you. And I'm like, what?
You never told me.
I did. We discussed it already. And so then I went and found the document. I'm like, well, I'm going to just download and find out.
Right. All right, quickly. Dean and Brandon. Dean, go ahead. MJ Morning Show, you're up.
Hey, good morning, everybody. Listen, I do my fair share of UFO research. Been doing that since I was a kid in the 4th grade.
Yep.
I can tell you two things.
Yep.
One, as far as the Area 51 thing, okay, and there's no underground facility, and that area is highly departmentalized. So you have people there today, 5 years ago, whatever, they, let's say, work on the north side of the base. Okay.
Yep.
They have no idea what's going on the south side of the base.
I see. You mean compartmentalized?
Well, yeah. I mean, it's every area is secret. You just can't walk around freely.
All right. So, Dean, do you think aliens are being held by the U.S. government somewhere?
Well, if they are, they're not at Groom Lake because they don't have the clearance for that.
All right, got you. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it. Let me grab John in Spring Hill. John, last calls here. John, you're on the MJ Morning Show.
How's it going, MJ?
Hey, John, go ahead.
MJ, I'm a big fan. We listen to you every morning.
Yep.
Me and my wife Holly. But anyway, I'm going to keep it short.
Yep.
The bottom line is, how can there be aliens? I mean, at this point in our lives, I just feel like it just would be like on the news, and everybody would know that there's aliens. Like, spaceships would be in the museum, and we could visit them and get more information.
No.
I just don't believe there's any aliens.
Unless it was kept secret.
John, thanks for the call. All right, last call, Frank in Plant City. I'm waiting for someone to say they were abducted and they had a chip put up their butt. Frank in
Is that
Plant
on the menu? Yes, please.
All right, then the class photos. You got to hear this in a second. Go ahead, Frank.
Good morning.
Yep.
Are you familiar with the Janet flights out of McCarran?
Yes, there's a Boeing 737 that it's called Janet Airlines, and it's supposed to be the secret government airliner that brings people in and out.
Yes, it brings a lot of their technical people. So
Yeah.
I don't know if they're working on spacecraft or anything like that, but
No, I'm aware. I mean, there's a lot of.
You'd have to think if. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, I'm aware of Janet and the whole so-called Janet Airlines, this unmarked aircraft that lands at the Vegas Harry Reid McCarran Airport. Yeah, I've known about that for years. But listen, there's research
They
done.
don't ever wait. Yeah, they don't ever wait for takeoff or landing. They get priority. The minute they're ready to go, they have priority takeoff. They never sit on a tarmac and wait in line.
But that doesn't mean there are aliens sitting at Area 51. Thank you, Frank. I do appreciate the call. Have a beautiful day. I knew I'd open up a little can here. I think there are aliens out there. I just don't think that they've. I don't think we have any that we're holding, or I don't think we have any crashed alien spacecraft that we're holding in any facility. You ready for the class photo controversy?
Yes.
We do a little bit of everything here on the MJ Morning Show. What could Epstein have to do with class photos being canceled?
Being canceled?
Yes. All right, folks, this is breaking news. Some school districts around the United States of America are canceling or postponing the school photos, the elementary, junior high, middle school, high school photos. This is ubiquitous. I mean,
it's a tradition of American public schools.
Listen, I had class photos taken, when I was in kindergarten.
What house do you walk into that has children that doesn't have somewhere a picture of them in grade?
I remember back in the day in Virginia Beach, it was like Macintosh Studios. That was remember that?
Yes.
And they were nationwide, weren't they? It was like Macintosh Studios. Did all the. We did photos every kindergarten, first, second, third, all the way through 12th grade.
Did Epstein own the company?
Well, hang on.
Don't think too far ahead, Fester.
Hang on. You're on the right track. All right, hang on a sec. So how could freaking Jeffrey Epstein, be involved in class photos being canceled in schools around the country? I'm going to tell you right now.
Oh no!
Because. Man, this took off like a rocket on social media.
Is this urban legend?
A billionaire with ties to Epstein, his private equity company owns one of the largest school photo taking companies. So now, as this billionaire has been tied to Jeffrey Epstein, there's an uproar. Oh my God, how could you possibly have our kids' photos taken by a company where the billionaire owner of this private equity group had ties to Jeffrey Epstein? So that's it.
So Epstein didn't own it.
No.
It's not like it was Epstein Studios.
No.
And he's like, all right, girls, smile.
It's all
not quite.
It's all the spillover taint and all the people that were connected to Epstein. And by the way, there's still a massive cover-up. There's still a massive amount of files that the DOJ has not released on Epstein. And I don't care what side you're on. We deserve full transparency. Every American does. All right, so here's the deal. School districts are canceling class pictures after a big uproar has occurred because this billionaire that had ties to Jeffrey Epstein because his private equity group owns a company called Lifetouch.
Well, he was the former CEO,
Right.
or is the former CEO
Of the equity group.
of Apollo
It's-
Global
Yeah,
Management.
so that's the private equity. Apollo Global Management, one of these big private equity firms that, they own a lot of different stuff.
His equity firm owned Shutterfly, which is the parent company of Lifetouch, which is one of these photo, like Macintosh, how we used to have. It's one of those companies that goes across the country.
Is Shutterfly like an online? Isn't it like one of those places where you could do online photos
It
and
is.
they print your photos and they print like your wedding invitations or your Christmas cards?
Yep.
Is that Shutterstock or Shutterfly?
No, I think it's Shutterfly.
And it makes sense that Shutterfly has their hands in school photos.
Sure.
And this guy, he's probably pretty well removed from the daily operations of Shutterfly.
And he's been ousted.
Yeah.
Because all of his relations with Epstein have come out.
Yeah. But can you imagine? This now touches the school photo industry, and districts are canceling the photo shoot days. I mean, they have to scramble to get a new company to come in and get it all done before the end of the year and all that. But also with Epstein and the young girls and the kids, and then the kind of the creepy overlap of here they're photographing kids. It's not direct. It's indirect, but it's causing a nightmare. I don't know if locally, there's been an uproar if this Lifetouch or Shutterfly, owned by Apollo Global Management. I don't know if any of the school districts. Yeah, I mean, maybe somebody knows.
Well, here's the problem: the emails came out, and so there's an email. He has a lot of associates for Leon Black and Epstein are arranging the different meetings between the two of them. But here's the thing: in one of the FBI emails, Leon Black is mentioned, stating that Epstein told her to give Black a massage while Black was naked, and that someone stated another female gave Black a massage and he made her perform a certain service.
Oh, great!
So
would you like to tell us what service?
No. We want me to demonstrate? Anyway.
Andrew, did you just get that on MJTV?
Okay.
It's on the quad. We're on the quad view.
You need to be really quick on the pause button, people.
So, but I think the issue is, when people are looking at all of these emails that are coming out, and everybody has a different reason for why they're looking at a certain lane or vein of these emails, and they find a name, or we've discovered names, all of these CEOs are getting fired. All of these big, businessmen are getting fired, because once you're mentioned in that way,
there's no defending any
can't.
activity you may or may not have. You're automatically assumed to be as creepy as this guy.
As creepy. And also, we don't know. We know that he was preying upon young girls who seemed vulnerable. We know from last week, Fester, we had that conversation where he was down here in Florida, I think. A couple of visits, you found out that he was in Jacksonville, and also there were some schools that might have been in Jacksonville that he was sort of corresponding with. So we know that he had this connections, network of people to deal. So did he have access to school photos for girls that he somehow was able to?
Let me answer that question. But just the fact that the ancillary tentacles of Epstein are leaking into your kids' class photos in some cases.
Let's talk about all of it then.
All right. Apollo's former CEO, billionaire investor Leon Black, who met regularly with Epstein, was and advised Epstein on financial matters. Black led the company in 2019 when funds managed by Apollo bought Lifetouch's parent company, Shutterfly. A big, huge $2.7 billion deal.
Well, this was 2019?
Yeah.
So this is after...
Yeah.
This is after the Epstein.
Epstein offed himself. Epstein, or what?
He
or
did
what?
Not off himself.
Hang on. I knew I was going to be caught there. Whatever happened to Epstein, that was August of 2019, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so this was a month later, $2.7 billion deal.
The other guy's like, oh, Jeff's dead. Good. I can finally buy this school picture company.
Both Lifetouch and Apollo noted that timeline in statements 2 days after Lifetouch CEO Ken Murphy said in an Instagram post that neither Black nor any Apollo's directors or investors ever had any access to Lifetouch photos. No Lifetouch executives ever had any relationship or contact with Epstein, and we have never shared student images with any third party. But it's just
This does seem salaciously.
It's a tale of just so fringe or ancillary, getting caught up in the Epstein, event horizon. So anyway,
So my
that's
kid
it.
Hudson, my son goes to Hillsborough County Public School,
Mhm.
and Strawbridge Studios does the photos.
Okay, no ties to Epstein,
as far as I know. I mean, I get their emails.
No ties to Epstein
every couple of days. You know, hey, you buy a package here. Hey, buy this,
Right.
buy that, buy
Sure.
that. So, but man, this seems very reactionary from the people who are canceling the photos because there's really no tie to Epstein other than the guy being mentioned in the reports.
Going back a couple of minutes, Julian just sent me a text. Janet Airlines is landing right now at Harry Reid in Vegas.
I mean, yeah, it takes so
it's one of many 737s they have apparently.
So does this mean
or several aircraft?
Does this mean public schools are going to rip out all Microsoft computers?
Oh, that's a good point.
Oh, because
I mean,
because Bill Gates
How reactionary-
visited Epstein Island, and
how-
Bill Gates allegedly got an STD from a Russian hooker or
Yes.
whatever, and then passed it on to Melinda.
Yes, she was with Bill.
That would be Da.
She was with Bill Gates and gave him the drip.
Da. See, Da is yes in Russian. You know
Yes.
what, you know what no is in Russian?
Niet.
That is correct.
Oh, so you also speak Russian?
Yeah.
You speak Cajun, Texan, and Russian.
Cajun, Russian,
Russian
French.
No, it's Russian.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
French.
I can insult almost any accent. Yeah, I mean, okay.
Yeah.
I read an article about Epstein and his web of lies about how he even became prominent. He dropped out of everything and never really owned anything, and how he amassed everything, and billionaires just seem to gravitate toward him, and it's so weird.
Right?
All right, next. Michelle drops this on me, Fester.
I did?
Well, hold on. I'm about to say what it is.
What is it?
Fester.
Yes.
Michelle drops on me. I need to buy a guitar.
You know what? I'll tell you right now. I'm glad.
like, what?
She said this. She gave you a preview.
Mm-hmm.
When, before Christmas,
right,
she made the proclamation. She made the proclamation that 2026 was going to be the year of Michelle.
Oh, did she say that?
And she said, and you kind of snarkily, lovingly snarkily,
the year of Michelle.
You larkily said, that's loving and snarkily. Larkily said,
Okay.
What does the year of Michelle mean? And she said, I'm going to focus on myself, do some things, self-help type things.
That sounds like focus on myself. Sounds like writing MJ out of the picture.
Listen, everybody needs their personal time and personal space and their self-development.
Sounds like a Todd purge.
So it might be. And then she said, I don't know. I've always wanted to take guitar lessons. She said that.
Oh,
and
that's
she's
right.
never
No,
really,
you're right.
She
Yeah.
never brought it up again.
Yeah, that's right. She just kind of dropped that. Well, guess what? Michelle's been making noise last couple of days. I need to get a guitar. So, Michelle, would you like to...
Are you getting a Fender?
What kind of guitar? You know what? We've got guitars outside of the performance theater. Just grab one of those.
No, I'm not doing that.
Yeah, just grab one of those.
They'll
Just-
never know. They'll
exactly.
never know.
They'll never... Exactly.
We've got... So whoever decorated this radio station thought it would be cool to put rando guitars with no significance
on the wall.
Oh, on the wall. So in every wing...
I mean, at least at the Hard Rock Cafe, the guitars have some significance. Like Eddie Vedder once played it, or Eddie Van Halen once did a couple of licks on this guitar.
But you pass all these guitars in our hallway that you have no idea what it's doing there.
Yeah, they're from Value Pawn.
You want me to go get one?
I don't. Well, here's the deal. So Michelle wants a guitar.
So when we were at the thrift store the other day, because I thought it's a great place to just like either thrift store or the pawn shop,
yeah,
right?
the-
Just grab like a used, guitar so I can like see if I can really do it. I don't know.
You want to use guitar? You stay right there.
Just hang on a second. Wait a second.
No, don't go give me a guitar. No, I know nothing about it.
Michelle has me stop at the pawn shop right near the corner of Kennedy and Dale Mabry. And they had a couple of guitars. They're
Don't
kinda,
tell me you bought one.
No, not yet. But all right, Michelle.
Yeah.
What are the specifications? What kind of a guitar?
Oh, I didn't
do you
write it.
want?
Yet. I don't know. My
Do you want
stepfather's telling me.
You want an acoustic?
Yeah, I know it's easier, I think, to learn on an electric, but I think I just want an acoustic one because I don't want to have to like deal with wires and moving them around, and that seems like a lot of work, right?
Wait here. Fine.
Oh
fine.
no, no. Oh my gosh.
Fester's gonna go grab one of the guitars off the wall outside of the theater.
Okay.
All right. So I said to Michelle, I said, "Hey, do you want to take lessons from was it John Barr?"
Yeah, John Barr.
Is John Barr? Man, what a great guy.
Yeah.
So
he
Julian
still has a website, so I have his number. I'll just call him.
So Julian, our son, took guitar lessons from John Barr, and last we knew, he taught over in the Town and Country area.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Look,
oh no!
Just take that home. Seriously, no one will know. Fester just grabbed an acoustic guitar off the wall.
So there's a country person, Maddie Tay.
Who the hell is that?
I don't know. And there's a bunch of scribbles of I have no idea whose signature any of these are.
All right. So Fester, go ahead and play. I gave my love a cherry. Animal House, the John Belushi smashes the guitar against the wall. All right, let me see the guitar. Hand me the guitar. All right. No, careful,
Oh,
dude.
I'm trying. There we go.
Dude, don't break the guitar.
I don't want to break it.
Don't break
I
the
break
guitar.
Woo! Did it!
It's not quite in tune.
Oh, you can tell?
Yes, I can
Okay,
tell.
I don't know.
I'm trying to do. Is this D? Trying to. Actually, it's not.
So the person who signed the guitar, Maddie.
All right. Andrew says that Maddie and Tay are going to be in town this weekend. Believe it or not.
Maybe we could have him. Maybe we could have him re-sign the guitar.
All right. Hey, Michelle, just take this freaking thing home.
Take it. Nobody knows.
No, I'm not.
No, just take
Nobody
it home.
knows. They'll never know.
Just take it home.
How will they know?
It's on loan.
They'll never know.
It's on loan. Just take the damn thing home.
What, you think all the part-timers will see it missing?
So, Michelle, do you want to take lessons from John Barr?
Yeah, but I just want to kind of like mess around with it. I think on YouTube you can, I can kind of get like the hang of it.
All right.
I don't want to learn how to read music
Fester,
or anything like that.
Knock it off, Fester.
I just want to learn how to play some riffs.
Stop strumming.
Have a good time.
So Michelle says to me, she wants to learn just how to play.
Yeah.
Like some of the riffs from her favorite songs. All right, what? Give me an example. Give me a list of songs.
I have a list.
All right, number one, what song would you like? Number one song, the riff you'd like to learn.
Oh, American Girl.
Oh, she's an American girl.
Right. I'd love to do that one.
All right, so hold on. Michelle, this is some really advanced stuff you're talking about.
Not always. Like if you just want to learn the riff.
So you want to learn.
Some of those riffs are not
you want to learn
very challenging or technical.
American Girl next.
So Lonely by the Police.
Okay. All right. Next.
I Was Made for Loving You by Kiss.
I was made for loving you, baby.
Yeah.
All right. Next.
So I just saw Pat Benatar.
Yes.
So I'd love to do Promises in the Dark.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Not Hit Me With Your Best Shot. All
Overplayed.
Next.
Holiday Road.
Oh, Lindsey Buckingham.
Yeah. I would love to learn to play any riff by him, really, because he's just such an amazing guitarist, right? So, again, I don't want to learn how to read music. That's probably too much for my 55-year-old brain. I just want to learn how to, strum around, have a good time.
Reading the music, how,
Really? Michael Jackson couldn't read music?
Was that on the air or was that in our ear?
No, Andrew just said it. Our ears.
Yeah, so
Andrew said on our ears Michael Jackson couldn't read music.
I do love these little secrets that Andrew.
You and he could read.
Hold on 1 sec.
Little boy's pants.
Little Holiday Road. Yeah, that line's gonna get cut. Do the dog barking while you do the strum.
That'd be great. Yeah. It just sounds like a fun, tune. So like if I'm, in the house and I just need a little pick me up, I can pick up the guitar and be like,
all right, so first you're gonna just take. I'm telling you, if you don't take it, I'm gonna take
this one.
I'm taking this home. But
it's got buttons on the side too.
No, just take. We're taking it. Listen, no one's gonna know. No one.
Tomorrow morning, let's walk around the whole radio station, take anyone you want.
Yeah.
Pick two.
No, we're taking this one home.
Okay.
And then
all right.
you got to learn how to tune it. So first you want to play around with YouTube guitar lessons.
Yeah, just to see.
Just to see if you like it.
Right.
And then the next step would be get a hold of John Barr.
Right.
All right.
Okay.
And get some lessons.
I think that'll be fun.
All right. Unless there's a listener or shop that wants to donate a guitar to Michelle, we don't have to boost one from the wall of
We
the
have
radio.
40 of them here, dude. We want a listener to donate it. Look at MJ over here.
I'd never go back in that locked area. That's for employees only.
That's a good idea. Yeah, Michelle's not an employee.
You know what? The least I can do for you after your year plus of service on the MJ Morning Show is bequeath you with a guitar.
You know what? Fester's got a point there.
I mean, honestly.
He does.
I should give them all to you, Meech.
Hey, did you see the Bartow High School teacher?
The Bartow Blazer?
Oh, my God. Holy crap. All right, today in science class, we're going to learn about fire. Wow! Oh, my God. Hey, Andrew, do me a favor. On the Bartow fire teacher, Andrew, can you please find the Grady Judd audio on that? Because, Grady Judd spoke out about it. You know, something about, he's a good guy. He just did a really dumb thing, and he's got to pay the price. I mean
that's true.
Essentially.
Sometimes good guys break the law as well.
Yeah.
I've broke thousands of them.
Oh, man, this is nuts. So out in Bartow, Polk County, the Grady Judd, Polk County Sheriff's Office, said that this Bartow High School teacher has been charged with misdemeanors after burning debris in his backyard, and it caused this massive brush fire. Yeah, here's the audio. Fester found the audio from Grady Judd. Go ahead and roll it. Hit it.
Brian Webster. He's 57. He lives in the Bartow area. He's a teacher at Bartow High School. This is a really good man who made a mistake. Since November, we have charged and arrested 21 people for having fires. There's a burn ban in effect.
Yeah.
We're as dry today as we've been in decades, and it's a very dangerous environment. So he had a makeshift fire pit, and he was burning some materials and burning out the inside of an old refrigerator. He thought that the fire was under control, so he left and went into his barn. And all of a sudden, the fire that he thought was out was not out because we had strong winds. And it had spread.
Embers.
It burned 5 acres of land.
Yep.
Now, the good news is no one was injured and no one's house burned down. But the reality is he made a terrible mistake.
Yeah, you can't have it.
I'll be the first to tell you. He's a good man. He's a good school teacher. But he made a mistake, and he has to be held accountable.
Yep, there you go. That's Grady Judd.
So is it possible that Mr. Webster, the Bartow, any word on what he teaches at Bartow High School? I don't know. But anyway, is there any, maybe he didn't know about the burn ban. Like, I got a text message.
Listen, dude, ignorance of the law is no excuse.
It's no excuse.
Have you heard that?
No, it's no excuse. But, how many people know that we're under a burn ban right now?
He was burning cardboard boxes and other debris.
Did you know we're under a burn ban, Meech?
I did not.
Dude, listen, when you watch the local news and you see Dennis Phillips or Paul Delgado, I mean, they're talking about the extreme we've got like extreme drought. I think we're headed toward exceptional drought in some places.
Did you know we're under a burn ban with this flaming guitar? Woo! This song goes out to Meech in the front row. Woo! Burn ban! Wow! Ah! Yeah, yeah! Yeah, yeah! Woo!
Burn ban!
Burn ban!
Burn ban!
Burn ban!
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Burn ban!
Burn ban! Burn ban!
All right, here's my solo.
All right, that's enough. Don't
on the flaming guitar.
Don't break the guitar. All right.
Meet me in the tour bus later.
I don't know what kind of teacher he is. Just that he teaches at
what's his name?
His name is Brian Webster, and he teaches at Bartow High School.
Is he in school today? I mean, because let's say maybe they had President's Day off, and
I mean, look, Grady Judd did a nice stick up for him. So does he get to keep his job? Because Grady Judd, he's a good man and he's a good teacher. He just made a mistake.
It's a misdemeanor. I mean, come on.
It's a misdemeanor.
I don't know if he's going to jail. I don't know if he's going to return to teaching in 2031. I don't know. He's a teacher at Bartow High School. Channel 8 says that it's unclear what his current employment status is after his arrest.
Yeah, I mean, I would be disappointed if they separated themselves from a good teacher over this.
Mm-hmm.
But
charged with reckless land burning, burning during a state of emergency, reckless pollution, and violating the county burn ban. So there you have it. This is really, really nervy. And I've heard of this before. I've heard of this happening previously, where you have somebody who has been in a job for a long time, and maybe they're being let go, they're being terminated, they're being, quote unquote, aged out surreptitiously, and they try to get the experienced employee to train the new employee.
Yeah, dude.
I mean, this is a thing. I've read stories, I've heard about this, and this is obnoxious, where you try to get somebody that you're trying to get rid of, but they've got the expertise to train the replacement.
I still have a buddy.
Go ahead.
Old radio station.
Yep.
He got the axe. But like 2 weeks before he got the axe, the boss, who never really talked to him about work, was asking him all these questions. Hey, how do you do this? Hey, how do you do this? Hey, can you show this person how you do this?
That should have been a big red flag.
And he's like, and he does it the first day, and then he's like, hold the phone.
Yeah.
I'm on thin ice.
Yeah.
And
why are they asking me for
this
the
guy
entire...
knew how to do everything.
Yeah. Why are they asking me for the entire checklist? Who was it?
Versnick.
Oh, yeah.
Who's a super great guy.
Oh, Versnick's a great guy.
Yeah, and he's still a friend. Of course,
this
he's
is
a friend.
at the old place. Yeah,
he and I went to lunch, and I'm like, he's like, dude, they were asking me to train, Schlubby, how to do this and do that, and program this and program that. And
listen, Versnick's a smart guy, and then clearly he figured out, Yeah. Listen, he landed. He's like running broadcast operations for like the Lightning now or something.
It's a blessing.
Yeah, I mean, listen, Versnick's doing fine.
But
he's doing great.
He pointed out that he's like, hold the phone here, and he didn't leave on. I don't know, but I remember he said they wanted to get everything they can out of me because when they gave him that paper, I'm answering no more questions.
Right. So listen to this. This woman puts out a video. I guess she first did it on TikTok. I saw it on Instagram. There's a lot of crossover these days. So this woman put out a little video. She refused to train the 25-year-old coworker who was promoted to a position over her.
Yeah.
So like leapfrog. This woman deserved the promotion for her experience. And no, they promoted a younger 25-year-old woman. Listen to what this lady has to say.
I watched a 25-year-old get my promotion, and then they asked me to train her. Here's what I said. No, not sorry, not maybe later, not let me check my schedule, just no.
She watched a 25-year-old get the promotion she should have gotten, and then the company had the balls, the nerve to ask her, hey, can you please train her and teach her everything? And the lady says, suck it. No.
Shocked. My manager looked furious, and HR sent me an email about being a team player. I didn't care because here's what just happened. They passed me over for a promotion that I had earned, gave it to someone fresh out of grad school with zero experience, and then expected me to teach her how to do the job they said I wasn't good enough for. The audacity is stunning, isn't it? You want me to train my replacement? Pay me. You want my 25 years of knowledge? Pay me.
Yeah.
Consulting rates triple my salary.
Yep.
You want me to smile while you're humiliating me?
Yep.
Wrong person. I am not your free training program. I am not here to make your cheap labor look competent, and I am not going to hand over everything I know so you can pay her half of what you pay me. They told me I was being unprofessional. I told them I was being appropriately compensated for my expertise.
That's right.
Or I wasn't sharing it. And they said I wasn't supporting the team. I said the team didn't support me when I asked why I didn't get the role.
Yep.
Silence. Here's what I learned. The second you stop being useful, they stop pretending to care. So stop pretending you owe them anything.
I mean, that's some words of wisdom right there.
So I've long held the belief.
Yes. Let me hear beliefs that Fester have long held. Go ahead.
That you don't owe much to any job.
Can I get a song with this on the guitar, please?
Yeah, I can.
All right, please.
Ooh, here we go.
Here we go.
You don't owe much to any job. They treat me like a big fat slob. Hey, wait, hold on. I am a big fat slob. Well, okay, so no, listen, your contract with your employer is exchange of time for compensation in the execution of some duties. They will fire you without giving you a 2-week notice, and they will replace you. If I were to, kick the bucket, guess what they would have here in a couple of weeks? A new fat guy juggling here in the corner. I mean, that's the way it goes. Any one of us is replaceable in our job.
No, I don't think you are.
Okay, maybe I'm not.
You're
But
not replaceable.
maybe not in this role. But
I'm designating.
if you work at a car dealership.
Can I get a song? I'm not replaceable in my job. Oh my God! Here we go. Here we go. Another Fester Insta song.
I'm not replaceable in my job. They still treat me like a big fat slob.
Thank you very much.
But listen, every job. It's the exchange of money for time, and you don't owe them anything.
All I can say is good for that lady.
Good for her.
Telling them to shove it.
Listen, the worst they can do, the worst any job can do, is fire you. That's all I can do.
That's it.
The worst thing any job can do is fire you. And you know what? I was looking for a job when I found this one. 2 tears in a bucket. Pound sand. Seriously.
Oh, man. This is pretty funny. I didn't get to this yesterday, but a guy who was wanted by authorities claimed that he was George Costanza. You see this?
That's perfect.
And, of course, it's a Florida story. Florida man who matched the description of a wanted suspect told police his name was George Costanza. That also resulted in an obstruction of justice charge, according to court records. So, of course, it's Florida, and guess what? I saw this on the Smoking Gun. So, the Smoking Gun website, which they love the Tampa Bay area. They peruse like all of our local arrest records. The Smoking Gun, they consistently get stories that the local media doesn't even have. Because, there used to be a time where like the newsrooms at the local TV stations and the newspaper, they would comb all the like local police blotters for anything good. These days, news is a fraction of what it used to be. I mean, just take a look at like the local news product these days. So, according to the report, officers were patrolling a fishing pier and entertainment park in Clearwater. Now, I don't know exactly which one this was.
Is that the Clearwater Beach Pier?
I don't know. Maybe it's in the report if you can find it. Take a look and see if they have the actual police report. So this happened in Clearwater when they confronted a man who resembled the description of a subject with an active warrant issued in a neighboring county. So this was in Pinellas. So was the warrant out of Hillsborough or Manatee or Pasco? So
I mean, a pier and entertainment area would be like Pier 60 on Clearwater Beach.
But this appears to be very observant, good police work. Andrew says it was Pier 60.
Thank you for the confirmation.
All right, so where is it? So 1 Causeway Boulevard, Pier 60, Clearwater. So listen, credit to the Clearwater police. That's good police work there, Lou. I mean, recognizing that this guy looked like somebody that was wanted on a bolo sheet of sorts. So they're looking for this guy. They see him. Based on prior interactions with law enforcement, the cops believe the man was Josiah Darling, a 30-year-old transient. Darling, who was recently arrested for trespassing, failed to appear in January for a court hearing, prompting a judge to order his arrest. When Officer Matthew Capone, I wonder if there's any relation there. Officer Matthew Capone asked the suspect to identify himself. The defendant responded with George Costanza.
Very funny. I mean, George Costanza, he couldn't go with like Newman. You couldn't go with like a more ancillary character on the
Kramer.
show. Kramer's the top character.
Yeah. Cosmo Kramer.
Or Kenny Banya.
Right?
Or Putty.
Putty.
I mean, he really should have gone with Putty, right?
Art Vanderlei.
Right, the elusive Art Vanderlei.
Exactly.
this darling guy was elusive.
Yeah, Putty. David Putty, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Kenny Banya. That's right. Subsequent to providing the police with the Costanza name, Darling was positively identified via facial recognition. So, in addition to being arrested on the outstanding trespass warrant, Darling was charged with resisting an officer and booked into the Pinellas County Jail. He pleaded no contest to misdemeanor resisting count, ordered to pay fines and court costs totaling $550. He would have had little defense to the Costanza count. Yep. What did Costanza say? It's not a lie if you believe it.
Right.
Right?
Also known as the OJ defense.
There you go. That's our transition to the next segment. Yep.
So a couple minutes ago, we talked about this Bartow teacher.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Who, with the burning stuff in Polk County, was arrested, and Sheriff Judd sticks up for him, but kind of says he has to be held accountable. MJ, I have received no less than 75 text messages in the last 10 minutes of people having no idea that we're under a burn ban, and then you saying, well, the meteorologists talk about. They don't watch news. They don't watch TV. They get their information from us, and unless you talk about a burn ban, they have no idea. So. Don't burn stuff in your yard, people, from the MJ Morning Show.
I also just don't know who's doing that. Like, it's never occurred to me that, like, hey, we have some rubbish. But let's take a step out back and put it in a.
Do you not drive like down I-4 and see? You don't have land. You don't have property. You don't have rubbish. I mean, if you live out in Polk County, a lot of areas out there
have land.
I mean, is that what they do? It's common. They just take their trash instead of putting it in a bin and putting it out by the street.
Have you ever seen the burn piles, debris piles?
No.
When they clear forests for houses, they burn them.
Really?
Yeah.
Heck with trash day. Well, let's burn it.
Oh, burn it. Yeah, buddy.
Oh man.
I know what this is about.
What is about?
I was going to talk to you about this.
Yeah, we have a special guest.
And I've never met him before.
You've never?
I've never met.
All right, hold on. I know
what this is about.
Hang on, we'll see. So a special guest has just walked into the studio.
What's up, man?
And we will discuss the
Hold it in.
We'll discuss the event in just a matter of minutes. Fester thinks he knows why a special guest has just walked into the MJ Morning Show studio. This is very, very exciting. And I'm looking forward to this. This would be a second year in a row. First, though, there's one other Epstein fallout item with the whole Jeffrey Epstein situation.
What was the name of the photo studio?
Life Touch.
Life Touch.
All right.
Yeah.
We're getting messages that Hillsborough County might have used Life Touch.
Really?
And
listen, there's really no reason to cancel photos with Life Touch.
It's quite a stretch to make the connection.
It's such a stretch.
I mean, it really is.
There's no reason.
Yeah.
So one other additional Epstein item here. Now, apparently, it's gotten in the way of spaghetti sauce.
Wow.
Hi, Michelle, do you know this?
Mm-mm.
You don't, clearly, Fester, you don't know this.
I don't.
Yeah, I've been sitting on this since actually last week. I just didn't get around to it. There was a deal where Jimmy Fallon, the Tonight Show host on NBC, Jimmy Fallon, was supposed to do a business arrangement with record music mogul Tommy Mottola for a jarred line of pasta sauces. Look at Rayo's. Rayo's ended up, selling that brand to Campbell's for like $1 billion or something.
Okay, just stop right there.
Yes.
So we're going to have Jimmy Fallon pasta sauce?
What do either of those two know about pasta sauce?
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, I wouldn't buy it.
Yeah, Toons is the cat.
I mean, listen,
well, Mottola's Italian. You know?
I mean, and, maybe Fallon has his grandma's recipe or something. I get it.
Let me give you the details here. So, Page 6 Hollywood reported that Jimmy Fallon was getting ready to announce a pasta sauce line with famous music mogul Tommy Mottola. So, just a little background on Mottola. Mottola is the dude that discovered Mariah Carey and then, kind of creepily, ended up like grooming Mariah Carey and then ultimately marrying Mariah Carey. You know, they've since been divorced. But Tommy Mottola was the big, Columbia
Sony,
Records,
yeah.
Columbia Records, now
Right.
Sony Music, was the big record guy. I think the legend is that Mariah Carey was working for a caterer, and
She was like a server
Yeah.
at like a banquet event, and
Yeah.
she gave Tommy the tape,
a cassette,
and they got to talking,
Yes.
and then eventually they married, and then she became a big star.
That's the story.
And he kept her in a cage.
No.
I'm just saying, I heard rumors that we heard from people in the industry that she was
All right.
She was like in a bird cage. I've just heard, not
No facts on that.
unverified. No, yeah, we have no facts. I don't know. But then they ended up getting divorced, and I think
Yeah.
she speaks candidly about how she felt about her time with him.
How long? Hey,
It
Andrew,
felt like a cage.
Andrew, can you look up how long were Tommy Mottola and Mariah Carey
feeling like a cage and an actual cage are two very different things.
married?
She might have.
They
she
were
might have
married
felt
for,
like it because
they
it
were
felt
married
really
for
real.
They were married for 5 years, from 93 to 98, is what Andrew says. All right, so wow, so now
20-year age difference. She was 23, he was 40.
But here's the
That
deal.
feels like a cage.
All right, the deal is that Tommy Mottola has been mentioned in
Yeah.
the Epstein files. So apparently Jimmy Fallon has now backed off and has hit the pause button that apparently Mottola is all over the Epstein files. So the collaboration, the arrangement for the Tommy Mottola, Jimmy, first of all, I mean, I do agree with Michelle. What is the selling point? I mean, at least like Rayo's, that was, that's this story, completely impossible to get into Italian restaurant up in Harlem in Manhattan. I mean, they know Italian food. There's a legend of Rayo's, but I mean, Jimmy Fallon and Tommy Mottola spaghetti sauce?
Look, they could market it. I mean, Fallon has some appeal in some areas. Yeah. And if it's a good sauce, all kinds of celebrities have their face on stuff.
Reps for Fallon did not comment. Mottola's spokesperson did not respond for a request for comment. Nobody wants to be within 50 feet of anyone in the Epstein files, says a source familiar with the pasta plans for the sauce. Keep stirring the sauce. Don't let the sauce burn. Don't let it stick. Keep stirring the sauce.
I read him stirring the sauce.
Michael, keep stirring the sauce. Turns out Mottola had at least a decade-long relationship with Jeffrey Epstein.
Here's the deal. If you were a mover and shaker in
Now
New
it's
York,
putting the kibosh on spaghettis on marinara.
From 2000 to 2015, from 95 to, that was 20 years. If you were in New York and you were a mover and shaker, you were probably in his circles.
So two things, yes. Some of the emails, the communication between them was Epstein assuring Mottola that he was safe, and that Mottola responded that he would shut up and lay low. So, you have nobody's really saying that he did anything or didn't do anything, but that's the case. But to your point, Fester, I was having a conversation with a friend of mine last night who was in New York City.
I was just about to bring this up. So no names. Michelle wants to protect the identity, but Michelle was speaking with a friend last night.
And she was like, she has been side by side with so many of these people who are mentioned in the emails because her husband's in finance and, her kids went to a really nice private school in the city. And so they're
Upper East Side hoity-toity.
And she's like, oh my gosh, all those, fundraising events, she was standing right next to so-and-so and he is mentioned prominently in the, but she had no idea.
You have no idea.
She had no idea, right? So it's
Lutnick being one of them, I think.
That was the one.
But dude, I had a friend before where I knew he was into some stuff, and it was a little sketchy. And I'm like, don't worry, I'll lay low. And then I find out he's into so much worse stuff.
Right.
And I'm like, oh my God, I had no idea about that.
You're tainted and canceled.
Yeah.
Because you know what?
You're off the MJ Morning Show.
Thank you, God.
Those people like Epstein have a barometer. So they know like how much they can share with you.
Yep.
And then you're probably not the type. So he's like, I can only go so far. And then he's not going to tell you anything unless you open the door. And then once you open the door, then he would be, full disclosure. But
there are reports that the DOJ, the Department of Justice, may have only released 2% of the actual Epstein files. That's a new report out today.
Is Bathtub Bill going to testify?
Well, apparently
is he going? 'Cause he can do damage.
One other thing. So an offshoot answer, completely different here. So Michelle, speaking to this friend last night, this Upper East Side friend that Michelle has in Manhattan, she also said she knows several people like producers at the Today Show. So, Michelle, what did she tell you about the Today Show?
it's horrifying behind the scenes. That it's almost like a funeral.
Yeah,
it's gotta be.
Like they're functioning, but it's almost like Savannah's right there with them. It's very difficult to just even push it out.
She said that the behind the scenes at the Today Show right now is, the term was, it's like a funeral. Like there's zombies. The whole Savannah Guthrie situation with her being gone, the limbo of not knowing whether Savannah's ever going back. Because, we had that item yesterday. Reports have been coming out over the weekend that Savannah Guthrie may never go back to the Today Show after this horrific event. And Savannah's guilt, apparently, having featured her mom numerous times on the show, as recently as just back in November. Big segment with Savannah's mom. I think Savannah went back to Tucson, and they shot this whole package. And Savannah's blaming herself. And is she responsible for making her mother a target?
But there's all these pictures of mom in the studio in New York being interviewed. The two of them side by side, face to face. This is the great, having your mom in on your life.
Doing recipes, just like you said.
Yeah.
Her mom was sharing like a family recipe.
Fun recipe.
That's one of the ones that they keep showing. And it's like, oh my gosh. Every time I think of you.
But man, they have to put on a entertaining show.
Listen, the Today Show's got to go on
7 to 10, or from whatever whatever they run.
The main today is 7 to 9.
Whatever. But they have to do their job when they're in front of the camera. But behind the scenes, it's got to be.
She says it's a morgue.
Yeah, it's got to be awful.
It's awful back there. And listen, you feel bad for everyone involved. I mean, that is just a colossal disturbance. That who the hell saw that coming? I mean, I don't think that was on the poly market, the prediction market. Savannah Guthrie's mom being kidnapped in the middle of the night in freaking Tucson, Arizona.
Let's look at that. See if they put $500 down on that happening. Because they're a billionaire now.
Are there any, this is morbid.
Yes.
Are there bets on the poly market whether Savannah's mother is going to be found alive?
I think there are.
Sure.
Oh, God.
You mean to look some up for you?
Yeah, it's terrible.
You put a parlay together on Savannah's mom?
Anyway, I tell you, Michelle's phone call last night with a friend yielded a lot of interesting information for the MJ Morning Show. Man, talk to her again. That's a content machine up there.
Oh, it is.
Let us know. All right. I'm just trying to figure out how the hell this girl did this. Michelle, in Chloe's years as a Girl Scout, do you have it in your head the number of boxes that she sold, like the most Girl Scout cookies that Chloe ever sold? Do you have any idea, about how many?
It might have been around 3,000.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah.
I don't think we ever reached the 5,000 limit, or the 5,000 mark.
Did you see this Pennsylvania girl? So I have a story from a couple of days ago that she's now sold 87,000 boxes, and I think it's now over 100. Can you look this up? I think it's actually gone higher. A Girl Scout in Pennsylvania has absolutely destroyed the record for Girl Scout cookies sold in a single season. 6-year-old Pim Neal. Pim?
It's short for pimple.
Pim. Pim has sold about 87,000 boxes of cookies. I think I saw it might be over 100,000 now.
All right.
What the heck?
So I don't know Pim.
Mm-hmm.
I've never seen Pim talk or anything, but I'm looking at a picture of Pim.
Yeah.
And she's a cute girl.
Yeah.
All right. I don't know what to say now.
Well, how about you don't say anything?
Well,
yeah, because you know
she has some endearing qualities that might make people sympathetic to buy Girl Scout cookies from her. Kindly.
Yeah, I guess her goal is 100,000.
Oh, she did.
20, so she hit the goal, didn't she?
It's I'm clicking on it right now. I think as of last night, she hit 100,000.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought I heard that.
Yeah.
Is that nuts? I mean, I thought Chloe was knocking. And you want to hear something? Listen to this. We were given a stern warning. So when Chloe was a Girl Scout and Michelle was the scout leader, South Tampa troop number
324
was, I don't know.
I think so. I don't remember.
Nobody's checking you on that.
Michelle started
666.
Is that
Girl
available?
Scout Troop 666. So Michelle had to start her own South Tampa Girl Scout troop because they were all full. Remember, you tried to get Chloe into a Girl Scout. Is it called a troop or what do they call it?
It's called a troop.
Yeah. So Michelle was calling around and they were all full. Chloe could not get into a Girl Scout. All were packed. So Michelle.
That's how they hook you.
Yeah.
Oh, they're all full. So you know what? Would you like to become a leader? It's a great opportunity.
Yeah. Okay. So they sucked Michelle in. And listen, Michelle enjoyed it.
I did. It was fun.
Chloe enjoyed it. So Michelle started her own South Tampa. Is that still in existence or did it fold? Do you know?
The girls are, 25 years old.
Other parents carried it on?
That's what I'm saying. Yes.
After we left, yes. The troop continued after we moved. Yes.
So is South Tampa Troop 324 still in existence?
Well, the girls that were in my troop have all grown up.
Yeah, but are there new girls? I'm talking about this.
No, you don't have new girls. You graduate, so they might have assigned 324 to like another troop way down the line.
No one takes it over and then
isn't that like
no, you don't
like a sorority or something when new girls come in, other girls graduate?
No,
I'm just trying to find out if the troop that you founded in South Tampa is
stop. It's by grade. So the troop once they graduate from high school, that troop ends.
All right. Okay.
Yes.
Fine.
I what's so difficult about understanding?
I'd say that to both parties.
I apologize. I'm sorry.
All right.
All right. So we've got a special guest in-house. And I am looking forward to this event. I thought I was not going to be able to attend because we did have a prior engagement, but we have moved the prior engagement to Thursday night, so I will be able to attend tonight. All right. Ferdian, grab that microphone.
Is it tonight?
It is.
Is tonight, dude?
It is tonight. Festa, do you know what it is? Festa thinks he knows what is happening. So, okay, smarty pants.
Yes.
What do you think's happening tonight that I brought the special guest Ferdian in?
All right. So, over the weekend, I saw like a reel or something on the TikTok or the Instagram or something about all of the Chinese New Year events happening at Armature Works.
Oh.
Right? Lunar New Year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it incorrect to say Chinese New Year?
I think you can.
I don't know.
No, we were speaking to some Chinese people the other day, and I think they said.
I don't say I went to a lunar restaurant for dinner. I mean, come on, people. Anyway, they said that they had like the. I'm gonna butcher this, so sorry, but they had like the dancing dragons, like the dragon trains, right? They have those kind of dances if you want to, experience that kind of culture. And then they said, like live fish cutting or live something cutting, and I'm like, holy crap, that's what MJ went to last year.
Guess what?
I should tell him about it so he could go this year.
Well, thank you.
But I didn't tell you.
You never told me.
I didn't tell you.
Well,
no.
Unbeknownst to you, I was working behind the scenes.
Of course.
So, Ferdian, welcome to the. Ferdian's been on the phone with us. Remember, do you know how we first met Ferdian?
Yeah, I do. I do.
How did we first meet Ferdian?
There was a story in the news probably 6 years ago now, 5 years ago.
5 years ago, 4 years ago, whatever.
That you have a sushi place in Wesley Chapel, and I've been there before, and it's fantastic.
Yeah, so Ferdian owns numerous concepts, including Zuku in Wesley Chapel.
Yeah.
So what was
Andrew
says it's delicious.
We had a news story that one of the Buccaneers,
Leonard Fournette.
Yeah, Leonard Fournette
So there
left
was
like a $1 billion tip or something.
He left $1,000 tip. So it was a big news story that Leonard Fournette, when he played for the Buccaneers, was up at Zuku Sushi up in Wesley Chapel and left $1,000 tip on, what was the tab?
Like $100.
Yeah, $100 tab
Yeah.
left a big, crazy tip.
Yeah.
So $1,000 tip. So we ended up, you called into the show.
Yeah.
We talked about it on the show.
Yep.
Then he calls in. Then you two kind of make friends. And then MJ's like, I really like eating raw fish. And Ferdinand's like, I'm sorry,
Ferdian.
Sorry, Ferdian.
Yeah, Ferdian.
Apologies. So Ferdian's like, I like cutting raw fish. And like, you two guys are like, we should get together. And now you guys are like best friends.
He owns Sushi Bar. So the concepts you own Zuku up in Wesley Chapel.
Yep.
You own the Han Hand Roll Bar at Armature Works.
Yep.
And you also have a Zuku sushi bar there as well, right?
Armature Works, yep.
Yeah, at Armature. So
that's awesome.
Now this is great, folks. If you're looking for something cool, if you like sushi, they did it last year. They're doing it again tonight. So this is at Armature Works at 6 p.m., right?
Correct, yes.
So you're bringing in one of these giant bluefin tunas.
Yep. We have a
how giant?
360 pounds this year.
All right,
So, yeah.
question.
Yes.
Who weighs more? Me or the fish?
You know what? We need a scale. We need
scale.
We need a scale.
I think the fish has me by 10 pounds.
All right, Fester, you need to go secure a scale like one of those big Toledo.
It's a pretty big scale.
You need to secure. We need to weigh the fish and weigh Fester tonight.
I might have a bathroom scale we could use.
All right. So tonight at Armature Works, you're bringing in a 360-pound bluefin tuna, which, by the way, bluefin tuna, it's the most prized of tunas. Well, of course, with the akami, the great taste of a akami, and then, of course, with a good bluefin tuna, there's always hope that you get great fatty portions. So
The toro, yep.
Otoro, Chutoro. So this fish, was this like a Spain caught Mediterranean?
Yep, it is Spain.
Yep.
It's supposed to land in Miami like at 9 a.m. today, and it's being driven up.
This is as fresh as it gets.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
So
hold
wait
on.
a
Is
minute.
this fish still alive?
No,
Okay,
dude.
I was like, is it a fish tank? It's coming to Miami
like a
today.
It was caught in the Mediterranean. All right, so this is amazing. So it is now 8:51.
Yep.
You're saying that this 360-pound bluefin tuna is supposed to be shipped in on a cargo flight.
Correct.
It's supposed to land in 10 minutes at Miami International.
Yep.
And then it's being driven from Miami right up here to Tampa.
Yes, sir. Yep. It was in Doha last night, I think.
It was in Doha, Qatar.
Yep.
So
Mhm.
it's coming in
It's
on
Qatar.
Qatar
Yeah.
Airlines.
Mhm.
That's great.
So is it just like in the luggage area?
It's like in the compartment in a big,
Dude,
a 6-foot cooler.
I mean, I don't know.
Dude, it's in the cargo section.
I'm asking.
Yes.
I don't know how you.
Doesn't have a first class seat on,
No, but
on Qatar.
I thought you said when you said a cargo flight, I was thinking like
No, it's on a
something has to go through like a merchandise.
No, so this is great. It'll be brought up, and then 6 o'clock tonight, you guys are going to professionally cut this bluefin tuna, and then you're in celebration of the Lunar New Year at your sushi bar. This is right in front of Han Hand Roll Bar.
Correct. Yep. We have like 3 or 4 chefs that's gonna use giant swords and big knives to cut through the bones, and we're gonna process it live, and it takes about an hour and a half. We're gonna send it like behind the stage, and our chefs are gonna make it into hand rolls.
And then people can have this bluefin tuna that just got flown in today.
Mm-hmm.
You'll be able to have this unbelievably fresh, sought-after bluefin tuna tonight at Armature Works.
Yes.
All right. So, previously we had plans for tonight. So
nice.
we had plans with friends, this was made a while ago.
Well, let me tell you the kind of friend MJ is.
Yep.
He canceled on those friends.
He did.
And said, listen, I got to eat raw fish. I'd rather eat some fish at the Armature Works than see you people. I'll see you guys like on a Thursday.
All right, so
I don't care.
That's exactly what happened.
All right, so I'll tell you right now, we were supposed to go to Pizza Box tonight. Our friends have not been there, and the guy is like really big in the restaurant business and knows a lot, loves food, loves pizza, Italian expert, and he hasn't been to Pizza Box. So we made plans a while ago to go with them to Pizza Box on Central Ave in St. Pete. So we were going to go tonight, but because of the big bluefin tuna deal at Armature Works tonight at 6 o'clock, we moved it, and we have confirmation we're moving Pizza Box to Thursday night.
Oh,
so
good. Thank God.
Tonight I'm going to have some bluefin.
So how long does it take from the time the fish is presented to the time people are starting to eat?
About an hour and a half, and that's something that we did not realize last year.
Yeah, I was
so
about to say.
people are waiting for.
Yeah.
They got angry, and
I'd be pissed. I'm pissed right now just thinking about it.
So you're going to start cutting the fish at 6?
Yep.
All right. So what if people want to have some of the bluefin, and you'll sell hand rolls or sashimi or whatever people want, right?
Yep. Exactly.
What's a good time for people to, if you want to see the cutting of the fish, you want to bring the kids by? I mean, this is, you've seen the pictures and the video of these bluefin tunas at like the tuna auction, formerly at Tsukiji Fish Market. Yep. Now it's Toyosu Fish Market in Tokyo. You've seen these videos. This is the type of fish it is, a gigantic 360-pound bluefin tuna. So what's a good time for, if you want to see it from the beginning, it's 6.
Yep.
But to actually eat, what time?
6 to actually eat about 7:30.
Okay.
We'll start cutting it at 6, and then it'll take an hour and a half to process everything. At 7:30, we're also having a ramen eating contest just to kind of fill the time.
Oh wow!
Since we have ramen there now, so we learned from last year that we need some more
great.
stuff.
All right.
Yep.
So Armature Works tonight. I'm going to be there. So I'm showing up tonight. So I will be there, and I can't wait to have fresh bluefin just flown in.
Mm-hmm.
It's amazing. So it's right in front of the Han Hand Roll Bar. Armature Works tonight begins at 6. And then it's going to go numerous hours.
Till 8-ish.
Yeah.
Numerous hours.
Yeah.
Till 8.
Yeah.
It's 6 to 8. Okay, it's like easy now. We're not going to be here till like 2 a.m.
It's going to be there numerous hours.
We got all night.
Anyway,
we got to refrigerate it eventually, right?
Yep.
Ferdy, and thanks for coming in.
Thanks for having me.
Hold on. Is all 360 pounds of this going to be served in your restaurants, or?
Yeah. So we'll whatever is left over, which is going to be a lot.
Yeah, about to say you're going to have hundreds of pounds left over, possibly.
Then it's going to go up to Zuku and Wesley Chapel. You'll be able to have
awesome.
You'll be able to have that bluefin up there.
Thank you.
Beginning what tomorrow?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Tomorrow. So, all right, Ferdy, and thanks, buddy.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming in. All right, hour 20 minutes plus of nonstop MJ has just concluded. 9 o'clock hour, and we're packed. A busy 9 o'clock hour begins next here on the What teenage heartthrob singer, now an adult singer, is getting sued because someone got injured in his show in Vegas? Oh, yeah, you got to hear this. All right, coming up in minutes here on the MJ Morning Show. Hey, if you're buying a diamond, especially these days, this can be a real bummer. I mean, it could be a challenge. If you are not careful, you could get ripped off. You could grossly overpay on a diamond. You could get sold a junky chunk of inferior blah that doesn't have the sparkle that you were hoping for. Obviously, I'm MJ, and I am telling you that you need to go to IDC, International. Listen, what is it about IDC? What is it about International Diamond Center? It is the staff, which are not commission-based. It is about the selection, the quality, the direct connections to the diamond miners. I mean, they don't deal with all the middlemen. That's why you get the highest quality for the best possible price at IDC. The experts guarantee you'll get the best diamond. IDC is local. Skip the corporate chain stores. Skip the online retailers. When it comes to diamonds, folks, you want IDC. International Diamond Center, Tampa, Clearwater, Lakeland, Sarasota. Tell them that MJ sent you. So my good friend, WeatherTight Mike, wants you to know that this is a phenomenal time to get replacement windows and doors. If you're in the market, if you need replacement windows and doors on your home, you know it's time. Or let's say you want to get just a better window. You want better protection for your house and your family with hurricane season starting on June 1st. This is a good time to do it. If you're looking for replacement windows and doors, why WeatherTight, Mike? Well, first of all, you have PGT. You've got great window and door product, but it has to be matched with installation. You're going to get the best installation. I've said this a million times. You could have a very, very well-built window and door product. If it's not installed correctly, you're hosed. And WeatherTight Mike will make sure that you get both high-quality product and the best installation. People love dealing with WeatherTight Mike and WeatherTight Windows. WeatherTightWindows.com. That's WeatherTightWindows.com. Don't forget the cookies and tell them that MJ sent you. I get rave reviews constantly about Veterans Ford. People love Veterans Ford. You know the deal. You go to Veterans Ford, you walk in, and you tell them you want the MJ deal. And people, well, what does that mean? What happened? It's simple. When you go to Veterans Ford, it is guaranteed that no other Ford dealer in town is going to give you a better price. You say you want the MJ deal, case closed. You're going to get no other Ford dealer in town is going to give you a better price than the MJ deal at Veterans Ford. So you want a car, truck, an SUV. You got your eyes on an F-150. You want a Raptor. You want a Bronco Sport. You want a Mustang. You want one of the new Explorers. You go to Veterans Ford and tell them MJ sent you. You want the MJ deal. And, pre-owned. The selection of pre-owned vehicles of all makes and models is amazing also at Veterans Ford. Their service department is second to none. People that have had nightmare stories at other Ford service departments locally, they go to Veterans Ford like, oh, my God, thank you. Thank you. Why didn't I know about you guys sooner? Veterans Ford, line ball on the Veterans Expressway, and tell them that MJ sent you. Traffic's on. 9 o'clock. MJ Morning Show back in minutes.
We have an accident on I.
you think the 9 o'clock hour is more relaxed or same chaos? Or how do you perceive the 9 o'clock hour, Fester? What are you eating?
I'm eating a Tootsie Roll.
What?
A Tootsie Roll.
A Tootsie Roll?
Yeah, see? I only had, I took like 5 of them because I was going to give one to Meech. But she didn't want it because she said it gets stuck in your teeth.
Stop calling her Meech.
Whatevs.
If I say teenage singer heartthrob that still performs as an adult, is there any particular name that comes to mind?
I mean, yeah.
Well, then say it.
David Cassidy.
No. I think he's dead.
Is he dead?
He's dead.
Is David Cassidy
David Cassidy
I had
died.
no idea. I was just trying to make a joke.
Yes, type in David Cassidy. He died like 6 years ago.
Really?
Yes.
I was kind of a Sean Cassidy fan.
Died in 2017.
I had no idea.
Yes.
I'm devastated.
Yeah, David Cassidy died at 67 years old in 2017, according to the Googles.
Okay.
Actually, it's almost 10 years he's been gone.
Is it like a Jonas brother?
No, dude. Teenage heartthrob years ago that is still singing.
I mean, is it okay?
Has a sister. They had a variety show when I was a kid, like on TV.
Honestly, when you said
I'm a little bit country.
Okay, all right.
I'm a little bit rock and roll.
When you said teenage heartthrob, I legit I mean, I didn't think David Cassidy. I thought Justin Bieber. The way you kind of said it.
Yes.
But this is
it's not
older. All right,
Now,
so who is it?
Donnie and Marie.
Joel Osment. No.
What?
Osment. the Donnie Osmond.
Dude, you sound like a stuttering fool this morning.
I'm not a big Osmond
All right.
fan. I don't know much about these people. Except for she promoted like weight loss
Oh,
meals.
that's right. She was doing Weight Watchers or something, right?
My Marie Osmond memories all circulate around, Weight Watchers.
All right, Donnie Osmond.
I don't know any of her songs.
Do you know that Donnie Osmond has like a Vegas act that he's...
Does he have enough songs?
He does.
Or does he do stuff from the show?
Remember he had that resurgence back in the late 80s. And
Soldier of Love or something.
Exactly.
Yeah.
How do you know that? I'm a soldier of love.
Yeah.
I mean, how old do you think Donnie Osmond is?
Wait a minute. He's probably about 20 years old, maybe 15 years older than me.
How old do you think he is?
70.
Okay, he's 68. Right? So he's not geriatric.
No.
He's not, an elderly man. He still has many good performing years left.
Yeah.
I mean,
But the sister doesn't join him? Marie doesn't come out there with him?
I don't think so. I think it's Donnie. Donnie Osmond's getting sued.
Ooh.
Why?
Yeah. And then remind me, I got to tell you an interesting story about Donnie Osmond's comeback song, Soldier of Love. I think that was like 1989, if I'm not mistaken. So, man, the record companies did something very, very sneaky. I'm going to let you in on a little bit of behind-the-scenes radio and records lore in just a matter of minutes. First, though, Donnie Osmond, who does a show at Harrah's in Vegas, getting sued. I guess a prop. I guess he throws out lighted balls, and it hits some lady, and she's now suing Donnie Osmond. A tourist has filed a lawsuit against Donnie Osmond and Harrah's Las Vegas.
Okay.
After she suffered an injury during his concert. Joanne Jolkowski of Illinois claims that a glowing prop ball was thrown into the audience during his performance and struck her in the head. She has permanent eye damage. Okay. Yeah, she's accused Donnie Osmond, Harrah's Las Vegas, and Donnie Osmond Concert Incorporated of negligence after what she says was a life-altering injury sustained during a performance a couple of years ago in February of 2024. Is Donnie still? Is he still on the Strip, or is the show over? He still is?
Yeah.
Does he have a residency there? I mean,
that's the word, residency.
Yeah, I mean, if you go to Vegas, I think you kind of resign yourself or you accept the fact that you might see a couple of famous B-list acts.
Mm-hmm.
I'd love to see Donnie Osmond if I'm in Vegas, right?
$73.
Sounds like a fun night out.
According to the lawsuit, a lighted ball thrown or propelled into the crowd struck Jolkowski in the back of the head, triggering a chain of injuries that culminated in retinal detachment and surgery. The incident allegedly unfolded inside Harrah's showroom during Osmond's long-running Las Vegas residency is the word, yes.
I'm looking at the balls, and Donny Osmond has huge balls that he throws out to the crowd.
Those are some big balls that Donnie's holding right there.
He has enormous, and if you look at them,
enormous balls.
They're enormous white balls.
It's like he has elephantitis.
They're huge. I mean, as big of balls as you can imagine these are, they are. They're like enormous balls.
What if you have to go to the doctor to get your balls drained sometimes?
But look at the white balls that Donny Osmond has. Once he's dancing, there's something inside his white balls to turn them pink.
Yes.
So he has pink balls when he's on the stage in his routine, and these balls get thrown out to the crowd, which you kind of, like at a stadium, you kind of bat it back up in the air, and the crowd has like that.
Yeah, it's like it's audience involvement, engagement.
I don't know how this could really hurt you. It's like getting hit with a big white beach ball.
You know what? This reminds me. I remember there have been other lawsuits where people claim they were like shot in the face with like the T-shirt cannon.
That's a weapon
at events.
Yeah.
Oh. Hey, brother, wasn't there a lawsuit that somebody claimed that Hulk Hogan threw one of his Hulk Hogan All-American beers at their head?
Yeah.
At an event, Hulk Hogan was throwing out beers.
Chucking a can of beer at somebody is
He should have chucked a beer can at that hidden camera inside the cuck's house.
Wait, where's the camera?
No, but seriously, didn't someone sue Hulk Hogan?
Yes,
because at one of Hulk Hogan and
All-American beer, or he was like the face of it.
He launched some beer line,
like at the end of his life,
and then he was doing some event and he was throwing out the beers, and I think someone got hit in the head.
Who wants to catch a beer with their face?
Yeah,
I can tell you one guy I'd like to throw this beer at.
All right, so Donny Osmond. All right, I want to compartmentalize this so it's easy for Andrew to edit.
Okay.
Because first of all,
are we still talking about Donny Osmond?
Yeah, we are.
Let me just tell you right now.
Yeah.
He has a 4.9.
The show?
Yes.
I mean, it looks like a fun time for that crowd. I mean,
Let's go.
Let's go.
Like if you went to Vegas.
We have not been to Vegas in ages.
Now I have a reason.
Go see Donny Osmond.
Go see Donny Osmond. I used to watch that show religiously.
Throw your balls at my wife's face.
throw your
balls
white and pink balls at her.
Mm-hmm.
You know what?
Michelle wants to get hit in the face by your balls, Donny.
Careful what you wish for. Easy now.
All right.
I mean, he looks great. I forgot how good looking he is.
How could it not degrade to this? Okay. All right. So I want to compartmentalize this. And folks, I think if you're a regular listener, you know the deal. When we play music on the show, or we're talking about a musical act or something's in the news and I want to play a song clip. So to play music over the air live right now on 104.7 FM is fine. Even when it streams on any of the platforms, it's fine. Live on MJTV, playing music is fine. It's just on the replay, it's not. That's where we start getting into the music rights and all that stuff. So the podcast, the replay on MJTV, that's where we'll get singled out, or we'll get pulled or banned, a copyright violation. But listen, I'm not going to alter the live show. The first thing I have to do is put on a great live show every day. And it makes it a little difficult for Andrew, because then Andrew has to cut the music out before it's put. Andrew, can you put your microphone on? Are you okay with it? You fretting and you okay?
No, it's fine.
All right, okay. Just I see you're doing all kinds of angry gestures in there.
Was it yesterday, Andrew, or was it the day before that maybe it was last week? He uploaded it to YouTube, and within 15 seconds, he got a report of what they were flagging.
Oh, yeah.
I think we played the theme to the James Vanderbeek show.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know.
Paula.
We played that, and we played something else.
Alive to be over.
And Andrew clicked one button, and now for the YouTube, if I'm right, they self-edited it, right? They edited it themselves.
Yeah, it takes hours for it to complete, but yes, it does it on its own.
Okay.
All right, so I'm going to play the music here because I'm not going to screw up the show. So I've got this Donny Osmond story.
Yes.
And this happened, I remember, I was the assistant program director at Z104, WNVZ, Norfolk, Newport News, Hot Hits, Z104. And I was, nights I did 6 to 10, and record company comes in. And this is back in the day, all the record companies, we were in Norfolk, Virginia Beach. We were part of the D.C., Baltimore. So we had all the record reps, Atlantic Records, Columbia, RCA, Chrysalis. All the big record company reps would always come in pitching the new songs that they wanted us to play. So rep brings in a CD unmarked, totally unmarked CD. He says, play this. This is a hit. I'm like, who is it? Not going to tell you. The record company, I can't remember the label he was on. Hey, Andrew, look up, just out of curiosity, because I want, just for my own, it was Capitol Virgin. All right, who was Capitol Records back then? Anyway, so the rep brings in the CD, will not tell us, and this was the same thing done nationwide, all the rep. So back in the day, Q105, that was before the Power Pig, so 89, Z100 New York, Kiss FM in Los Angeles. So they went to the radio stations with this song, and it was a great song. They're like, this is a hit song. They wouldn't tell us who it was initially. So, and this was the song. This was Donny Osmond's comeback song, Soldier of Love. And they thought if they told radio stations off the bat, we've got a new song from Donny Osmond.
No thanks.
Get out of here.
We're out.
All right, we're going to lock you out of the station. We're going to hire security. We're going to have your car towed. If they said, hey, Donny Osmond. But it turns out that their tactic was pretty good, because then radio stations started hearing the song. It's like, yeah, this is pretty good. And then they said, hey, it's Donny Osmond, by the way. They didn't want a prejudgment. They didn't want a prejudice, because, Donny Osmond, he had, like John Travolta. Remember John Travolta after Saturday Night Fever? He had that period where he couldn't get arrested. And then John Travolta had the major comeback in
Pulp Fiction.
Pulp Fiction, exactly. And that lit his career back on fire. And the same thing with Donny Osmond. They didn't want us tainted. And this was the song. It was Soldier of Love. I'd roll it. Yeah, this was back in the day when you heard these jingles.
Tampa Bay's Q105. Tampa Bay's greatest hits. Q105.
Oh, you know who would have played Soldier of Love?
I know who.
You know who?
I know exactly who.
Mason Dixon.
That's right.
Q105. Q105. The greatest hits all summer long. Q105.
Remember all these?
Q105. Hit radio. Q105. The best music all summer long. Q105.
Yes.
How would hot jock and young MJ have talked up Soldier of Love?
I just did a minute ago when we played it.
But you don't have like the station ID coming out of it.
It's good enough. Good enough.
All right, blah, blah, blah.
All right, so
coming up next, mystery artist. So you think it is? Slam our phone lines now. 1-800. Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
Did Donny Osmond come to the station?
I don't.
Did you ever meet him?
I've never met Donny Osmond. I've met a lot of people.
Did he?
Andrew, turn your mic up. So
he did come here.
So Donny Osmond did come to Q105.
Yes.
Donny Osmond's like, I'm not going to Virginia Beach. Oh God, what did I lose a pet? Oh. No way.
Oh man,
That's cool.
Yeah, so that's the little inside radio story on that Donny Osmond song from 1989. Yeah. I don't understand this. How the hell is a Pokemon card worth $16.5 million? I can't even fathom this.
Who's putting that value on it? I believe things are only worth as much as people will actually pay for them.
Well, duh.
Yeah,
All right, but who the hell bought the Pokemon card from Logan Paul for $16.5 million? It's the Pikachu Illustrator Pokemon card, which apparently is the holy grail of Pokemon cards. 16.5. I mean, would they make one of these? I don't even know. This is so far out of my wheelhouse. I can't even grasp this. but it's a new world's record for the auction price of a trading card. The Pikachu Illustrator card, $16.5 million. It was sold yesterday at Golden Auctions. 41 days of bidding. Man, they dragged that sucker out. So Logan Paul, he bought the card in 2021 for $5.275 million. That was a Guinness record at the time for a Pokemon card. Then he added a diamond necklace and like a custom plastic case, like you put a card or a coin in.
It's a plastic custom case that is completely
diamond encrusted and
blinged out all the way around. And then it has the necklace with the big Pokemon ball.
Oh my
God. I
God.
imagine those are diamonds. Was it rubies maybe?
Yeah,
or?
it's pretty gaudy actually.
Unless
It's
you're
a gaud fest.
Unless you pay $16 million for it.
Yeah,
and
but
then
it looks
you
good
want
on
it.
you.
What do you get, a bowl of soup?
Yeah. Hey, Wag, what's with the pictures? It's a parking lot.
So, all right. So what if
what if
Logan Paul bought it?
Oh, his brother?
No, or
oh, you mean
what if he bought it?
Right.
What if he bought it just to
bought it himself?
Yeah. What if it's an unnamed buyer,
like a straw bidder?
Yeah.
Yeah, like
yeah.
you know what?
The publicity he's getting.
I thought you would say, what if his brother bought? No. What if he bought it?
I mean, let's say Golden, who, if you've never seen,
if you buy your own card, it's your own money.
It's all same money. I mean, you pay the house fees for the auction.
Yeah, but
that's just publicity.
It's publicity.
You got to pay the premium, the house, exactly.
So let's say he's into it for $1.5 million to the house.
Interesting,
right? What if he bought it and there's no real buyer, but it's all this lore now and a $16 million card, and then like in 5 years he buys it back and nobody knows.
All right, so this particular card was designed by Atsuko Nishida in Japan for a 1998 contest, and apparently only a few dozen are believed to exist. I'll tell you what, if I have the other 12, I'm selling these suckers.
I will say his is rated.
Oh, here's the deal. But his card, what were we going to say?
I read a quick blurb about it.
Yep.
It has a 10 rating.
Yes,
the highest rating possible for card quality.
For the quality.
This one has no dented corners, no folds, no bends, no nicks.
His is believed to be the card in the most pristine condition.
And it has about 1,000 diamonds wrapped around it.
I don't get it. I still don't. I'm sorry. It's a freaking cardboard card with. Give me a break.
Brings us back to that Golden guy who held the auction, Goldin. He has a Netflix show which you might actually moderately like, and he has the most memorabilia of anybody, like really super crazy high end memorabilia. Yeah. And he has like this show, I think it's called The Golden Touch or something like that, where he talks about how he sells and brokers deals for this stuff.
All right, 9:23 at the MJ Morning Show. Final chunk of the MJ Morning Show is next. Got to recognize a well-known actor passed away. I mean, really just top-notch actor. Also, when we get back, I got a desperate woman that spent a fortune trying to find a guy, and I'll explain exactly what she's done. Anyway, we got a lot. We got a long final segment, MJ Morning Show next here on Q105, 104.7 FM. My friends over at Plan B Air Conditioning have ceased to exist. Maybe we ought to have a memorial service for Plan B Air Conditioning. What are you mouthing over there?
Why do you say that they cease to exist? Anybody that knows Kenny's like clutching their heart right now.
Well, no, Plan B has ceased to exist because they've moved Plan B into the Air Rescue name.
They merged.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then they've adopted Air Rescue. So Kenny is fine. Kenny, who owned Plan B Air Conditioning, longtime sponsor here on the MJ Morning Show. And Kenny, I want to thank him immensely. Kenny was one of the early sponsors that came on when the MJ Morning Show returned. So what they did is, Kenny also, owner of Air Rescue, which is a longtime Tampa Bay company, been around since 70 years ago. Now they're just taking Plan B and merging it into Air Rescue. So, folks, for any air conditioning needs, broken system, you need a new system, mention me, MJ, 10% off. It's airrescue.com now. Airrescue.com. If you call them up at 888 Never Wait, and if they're not there when they say they're going to be there, guess what? You don't pay the diagnostic fee. Airrescue.com. Tell them that MJ sent you. And then we have my good friends over at Genesis of Tampa. And when I see the Genesises on the road, whether it's the car or the SUV, when I see a Genesis on the road, I always say, man, that's a good-looking car. It is. I've told this story before, and I found this out from Mike Murphy. Mike is the owner of Murphy Auto Group. Mike Murphy lives in my neighborhood, great family guy, owns Genesis of Tampa, also Miracle Toyota out in Haines City. And he told me, you want to know why these Genesis vehicles look so good? Genesis stole one of the top designers from Bentley. You know, the expensive hoity-toity British car. So that's why they look so good. People love Genesis vehicles. People that buy them, they keep going back. They keep leasing and buying additional Genesis vehicles because they look great, they drive great, great safety, great features. So you have an option now, Genesis of Tampa. Before, we didn't have a Genesis dealership in Tampa or Hillsborough County. Now we do. So you have an option. If you're in surrounding counties, now you can also shop and get your best deal at Genesis of Tampa at 275 and Bears. And, of course, tell them that MJ sent you. That's genesisoftampa.com. Tell them that MJ sent you in. I'd be highly appreciative of that. All right, traffic's on. Final check. Let's grab Shriner with the latest, and then we're back in just a second. MJ Morning Show, stand by. At the MJ Morning Show and the final chunk here on a Tuesday, Michelle just saw something regarding Savannah Guthrie and something interesting regarding the last video message, which was posted, on Sunday night? Was it Sunday? And then I know we played it yesterday.
Yeah, we talked about it yesterday morning, so it came out Sunday.
We were live on Sunday. Fester, what was the question? Fester's like, I got to ask you a question when we come back.
Well, it's not related to anything serious like the Savannah Guthrie stuff.
So I do have the Savannah Guthrie pile, which we didn't get to yet, so I still have that. We did open the show. We did talk about the message that came from the Pima County Sheriff, and then we got into the whole Ashley Banfield situation. Is she going to be in trouble? So we'll get to all this in just a second. Fester, what's your important Fester's like, I got a question. I got to ask you a question when we get back from commercial break. All right, what's your question?
I feel it's an important question.
All right, what?
Do you salt your pasta water?
Talking about Savannah Guthrie's mother getting
I didn't want to piggyback with Savannah Guthrie. I didn't think you were going to talk about this right now.
Okay.
Sorry.
Right.
But Nancy aside.
So where are you getting this question from?
Because Good Housekeeping has a headline.
Can you move your microphone more in line with your mouth? It's like aiming at your nose.
Good Housekeeping has a line.
All right, stop.
How's this?
I stop.
Anyway.
Stop.
Anyway, Good Housekeeping has a link. I clicked it, and the headline is "The One Pasta Mistake Most People Make and the Simple Fix That Changes Everything."
Where'd you find this clickbait?
Unlike you open the Google homepage and it has clickable stories, and I saw this one and I clicked it.
All right.
And the one mistake that most people make is they don't salt their water or salt their water enough. And I know how you're uppity about your pasta.
Yes. Michelle, when I'm boiling water for pasta, what is always sitting right next to the stove?
The salt.
Would you describe the salt I use, and would you describe the bin that I use?
I have no idea.
It's the plastic bins you bought. You bought those clippy Rubbermaid bins.
I thought maybe you just took the kosher salt, sprinkled it in.
No, but what do I keep in that little plastic bin?
The kosher salt.
Yeah,
okay.
Yes, I salt my pasta water.
Good.
Absolutely.
The article goes on to point out that dried pasta is really just flour and water. There's no flavor to it. So unless you add the flavor to the water, which it absorbs.
There still is good flavor to good pasta.
Yeah,
but yes,
not much.
You always salt your pasta water.
It doesn't matter how much sauce or cheese you put on it, the pasta is still bland, according to Good Housekeeping.
No, well, they don't know what the hell they're talking about. That's bad housekeeping.
You want to
because good pasta does have a flavor. A good pasta, I can eat it plain with no sauce whatsoever.
Well, when MJ Housekeeping keeps up,
you know what? I think you just came up with a great concept.
You know what? It sounds fantastic.
MJ Housekeeping. Yeah, come to me for all your good tips and recipes. All right, 9:34 at the MJ Morning Show. We'll get to the Savannah pile in just a second. How about Robert Duvall dying at 95? That's a hell of a run. 95 years old.
I have to admit, I thought he was dead already.
Really?
I mean, 95, I haven't really heard much about him in the last 10 years.
What is one of the most famous lines in cinema and a line that he actually delivered?
I don't know.
Come on.
Was it from The Godfather?
Well, no, he was in Godfather 1 and 2. Hold on, we'll get to all that in a sec. Come on.
Was it the Apocalypse Now?
Yes.
I love the smell of napalm in the morning.
There you go.
Is that it?
There you go.
I've never even seen Apocalypse Now.
Really?
I've never seen it.
I just said to Michelle.
I've never seen it either.
Yeah, well, I've seen it a couple of times over the years. But I said to Michelle when the news broke that Robert Duvall passed away, I said to Michelle, you know what? We got to rewatch Apocalypse Now. And that's when Michelle said, I've never seen Apocalypse Now.
Yeah. I mean, I've seen the picture of him. So is this the scene where he's shirtless with the other troops? And he's wearing the old.
Here's the audio.
Victory.
Smells like victory.
I love the smell of napalm in the morning.
Robert Duvall dead at 95. So you mentioned Godfather. He was in Godfather 1. He was in Godfather 2. Guess what? There was a contract dispute, and he didn't get into Godfather 3.
Thankfully.
He ought to thank his lucky stars because Godfather 3 was a pile of excrement.
Yeah.
Yeah, that Godfather 3 was awful. But, of course, Godfather 1 and 2 are among the best movies ever made. Yes. Oh, The Great Santini. Did you ever see Great Santini?
Nope.
I saw that. It must have been pre-Michelle. So I saw Great Santini. We got to watch. You know what? We have to go. You know what? If we have some time this week or going into the weekend, let's pay tribute to Robert Duvall. And I could watch Godfather 1 and 2 over and over again.
So the tomato meter at Rotten Tomatoes ranked Robert Duvall movies. One's The Godfather, 2 Godfather 2.
Yep.
Sling Blade, Hustle, which came out like 3 years ago.
Yep.
To Kill a Mockingbird from 1962.
That was his first big role, if I'm not mistaken.
Widows, Apocalypse Now is number 7. Crazy Heart Network from number 9.
Remember, we watched Network, Michelle, within the last year.
Right.
We watched with Julian, right?
True Grit, Thank You for Not Smoking, MASH. Yeah, bunch of hit movies. The Natural, number 16.
Yep. Hot Tub Time Machine.
Dude, Where's My Car?
Anyway, Robert Duvall, gone at 95. Yeah, he was a pretty damn good actor, man. He was great. So this made me laugh my head off. Tesla, in full self-driving mode, tries to drive a former SpaceX engineer into a lake. Ha!
That's what you get for being former.
Oh, man.
Elon knows.
Yes. A former SpaceX engineer shared dashboard footage showing his Tesla in full self-driving mode, steering him directly toward a lake before he intervened. If he didn't intervene, the Tesla would have driven into a lake. Yeah, the incident, which Daniel Milligan documented in a post which has gotten a ton of hits on X, has, reignited the debate over the safety and reliability of Tesla and the self-driving autonomous feature.
It's a work in progress, people.
Yeah.
It's the way of the future.
That's right. You know what? A couple of people have to drown in cars and lakes, for us to perfect this technology.
Dude, people had to die for all man's advancements.
It's the cost of advancement.
It's what it is.
Yeah.
Everything that's ever been accomplished ever in the history of humankind.
Yep.
Scores of people died for it.
Exactly. You know that famous picture of like the iron workers sitting on that beam over in Manhattan with their lunch boxes?
There were originally 4 other guys.
Yeah, they fell off. There were more getting ready to have lunch. So.
Oh, this dash cam footage, it's like at night, so it's a little hard to see, but you can see the water line right up to the guy.
Whoa!
There's water.
The thing is driving.
There's a boat.
Oh, my God.
There's a boat right there.
So there's a boat ramp.
Yeah.
So the car, it's
like The Office.
It's like Michael and Dwight in the car when he drives down the boat ramp.
That's hysterical.
The Tesla is literally driving down a boat ramp, and there's even a boat docked just off the ramp. Oh my God! He had a. Is there audio on this? See if there's audio.
I don't think there's audio on the Tesla cam.
Yeah, is there nothing? Yeah.
No.
Anyway, so this happened on Sunday. This happened. It's date stamped Sunday, February 15th. It just happened. And the guy almost ended up in a lake.
So when you have the recording from Tesla
in Texas,
it has a
I
button.
think it was. I'm sorry, it was Alabama. No. Where was his?
Where was it? Was it built in Texas?
I thought. Let's see,
I think the cars are manufactured in Texas.
Yeah, I don't. Maybe it doesn't say exactly where it happened, but it just happened on Sunday. Now on your Tesla, you've got a Model Y.
Yes.
That Allison drives.
Yes.
You guys don't have the self-driving feature. You didn't pay for the upgrade.
Yeah, I'm not there yet. I mean, all we have to do is call Elon and he'll install it. I mean, it's not like I need to bring it back. It's all over a computer.
You do have the self-eating function, though, right?
I do. The Tesla.
Yeah.
That's the Fester version of the Tesla.
There you go.
Yeah. And he says he lives in Memphis, Tennessee.
Okay, there you go.
Dan Milligan is the guy's name.
Thank you. All right. I like the Tampa Theater. The classic, the architecture, the Tampa Theater downtown. Wasn't it the first building in Tampa to have air conditioning? Wasn't that one of the historical facts of the Tampa Theater? I like the Tampa Theater. We've been there numerous times over the years. It's just, I mean, it's a great feeling facility. I love the nostalgia. I like old time things. I just have a question. So they are doing a refurbishment of the Tampa Theater, and the makeover cost is $30 million? What? Yeah, so how the hell are you dumping $30 million in that thing? Are you ripping it down? Are you going to be hauling rubble away and rebuilding it? I mean, I like the Tampa Theater, but how the hell could you possibly dump $30 million into that building?
So you can't,
I don't know.
You don't hire your run-of-the-mill track home drywall installers to refurbish the Tampa Theater.
You don't find some guy on Angie?
Yeah, nobody's like circling the Home Depot asking if anybody lays tile.
Oh, yeah. Just go to the Home Depot parking lot and, hey, guys, anyone here?
I'm sure.
Want to rebuild a theater?
Who's looking for work?
Vámonos! You know?
Gondole. He said, nobody's that. I mean, I'm sure every person involved in the repairs or the upgrades are top of the line craftsmen that probably get a top dollar.
I get it. But Michelle, you I think had the same reaction. How do you put $30 million into a renovation? On a building like that size, I just can't imagine that.
It's a big building for everything from the air handlers to the
it just
wood.
Seems like a lot of money.
I guess if they're going to start incorporating modern electronics, right?
Yeah.
Then I see the number getting up there.
It's gonna everything's gonna be upgraded on this. It's gonna be awesome.
So Mediterranean revival design. It's we're celebrating the 100-year anniversary coming up.
How long will it be shut down for?
29 years. No, I don't know. I don't know.
I mean, are they estimating like 2 years for the repairs or for the upgrades? I mean, I don't know. I'm asking.
Right.
I don't know. That's the number.
Yeah, they're going to have celebrations set for this October. So I guess it opened up in 1926, and here we are 100 years later coming out of October 2026.
So when are the repairs going down?
Yeah.
Are they going to do it after October?
Nope. They're going to get it all done in 3 weeks in July.
I mean, that's the other thing. If you want it done quickly,
I don't see the schedule on this. But again, $30 million
Who's
seems
paying
like.
for it?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Is the Tampa Theater a 501c3?
Well, let me give you the answer. So the project funding, the money comes from private donations, and there is some public money going in. So I think some City of Tampa money is going into the project as well. I believe the City of Tampa actually owns the building.
It is I think it is. It's classified as a nonprofit movie place.
Well, I fully support the Tampa Theater. I think it is an awesome building. It is an architectural gem. I love the organ dude coming out of the floor. I mean, that whole creepy thing. I just don't want.
You like that creepy? Yeah. You call it creepy, but you like it?
Well, no, it's just yeah, I do. So I'm telling you, because I don't know, it just has a little creepy factor to it, but it's a good creepy factor. So I hope they don't change it that much. You still want to maintain the roaring 20s feel to the place,
One of the biggest additions will be a new educational wing, expanding year-round programming opportunities for both children and adults.
Well, let me ask you, what are they taking over? What space are they?
The balcony. The balcony.
Anyway. Good for the Tampa Theater. I scratched my head when I said $30 million. That's a lot of freaking money. So, all right, Savannah Guthrie, let's get into this. So if you're listening first thing today.
It's not shutting down completely. Even during construction, films and events will continue.
Right.
Awesome.
At the place.
All right.
Oh, you know what? They're sold out for their wine tasting coming up. So the
really?
Wine Fest. Yep. Wine Fest. You won't be able to go now.
But you had to bring your own screwdriver.
Guess where Michelle? Guess what show Michelle wants to see tomorrow night?
Is it like a show?
I'm still waiting to see if I can get tickets.
Is it a concert?
Yeah, Boy George Culture Club.
How do you not get? You can get tickets, I'm sure.
No, well.
Yeah, we can buy them.
Yeah, we can buy them.
No, you can get tickets.
Yeah, I want to just buy
You know
them.
who you call? Gino, the afternoon guy.
Yeah.
Oh, I can play his game at 4:20.
I don't know. Imagine if you'd probably win. No, I think he's interviewed Boy George like 40 times.
No way.
Yeah, I think
out.
he's like every time Boy George is in town, I think Gino talks.
Oh my gosh.
So if I can't get tickets from my friends at Hard Rock, that I should ask Gino to get me tickets to go see Boy George and Culture Club.
Listen, Gino sends a picture of you to Boy George. You're on the bus.
So Michelle, oh wow,
yeah, because
Michelle says Michelle told me like 2 months ago, and I kind of procrastinated. So Michelle wants me to take her to Boy George and Culture Club at the Hard Rock tomorrow. It's tomorrow night.
What does Boy George look like now? And I mean that respectfully, because didn't he go through like that chocolate syrup drizzle phase with like?
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
There was a photo of chocolate syrup dripping down his head.
But that was like the look.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, he's had a lot of looks. But, all right, how many hits does Boy George have?
Dude. Well, it's Boy George and Culture Club.
Yeah, dude. Okay, Karma Chameleon.
1.
Church of the Poison Mind.
Okay, 2.
Miss You Blind.
3.
Go ahead, Michelle.
Do You Really Want to Hurt Me?
Do you really want to hurt me?
That's Karma Chameleon. Did you say that?
I said Karma Chameleon.
All right.
It's a miracle. It's summer of '84.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm looking at his songology.
Yep.
Yeah.
He has a bunch of songs. Yeah, I'm sure it'd be a great night out.
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
Move and move it. Was that the Culture Club? I'll tumble for you. I'll tumble for you. Boy George Culture Club. I already did Miss Me Blind. Got that one.
That's one of my favorites.
Miss me.
Mm-hmm.
I know you miss me. I know you miss me blind. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Man, I'm right on key there, too.
You are. You're doing such a good job.
Are you going to wear makeup if you go?
Oh, yeah.
You're going to get all decked out? You're going to really, cosplay it?
Oh, yeah.
Boy MJ? MJ George? I want pictures of that.
All right, so the Pima County Sheriff yesterday issued a statement. So the sheriff said, "We have cleared the entire family. None of the family members are suspects." And then the sheriff went on to say that some people are just being cruel. And we brought up Ashley Banfield, and that Banfield, she is like double and triple down over the last week or so, that she claimed that Tommaso, the husband of Savannah's sister Annie, is a suspect. And the sheriff seems to completely have blown that theory out of the water, seemingly labeling Ashley Banfield cruel.
What if Tommaso is still a suspect, but the sheriff's getting everybody to drop their guard, and by saying the family's released, and then it's like, ha-ha! and the sheriff,
I got away with it.
Like Tommaso let something slip in like the next couple of days, and the sheriff is like, fooled you.
All right, so a couple of things. TMZ received a fourth Nancy Guthrie demand email from TMZ last night. TMZ received a fourth email from the man claiming to know who kidnapped Savannah Guthrie's mother, Nancy, and knowing where she is.
Does he still want 1 Bitcoin? Is that like the ransom demand for the info?
Yep. I saw something where he said he wanted $100,000, and then it went back to the Bitcoin thing.
The email with the same Bitcoin address as the other 3 notes says in part, "I know what I saw 5 days ago south of the border, and I was told to shut up, so I know who he is and that Nancy was definitely with them." Them.
All right.
This is the second reference he's made to being there more than it's the second reference to this being like more than one person involved. In fact, I've got Harvey Levin. If you want to hear some Harvey Levin, listen.
If you are real, this is the 4th letter you've sent, and I should tell everybody that in this letter it says, I know what I saw 5 days ago south of the border, and I was told to shut up, so I know who he is, and that was definitely Nancy with them. This is the second time he has referred to more than one person involved in this. He said there is a main person and there are others, and he said it here. He is saying that Nancy was taken to Mexico. Now, this is what he's saying. I'm not going to vouch for him. but this is the fourth letter. We have sent them all on to the FBI. And he also says one of the reasons he's worried about coming forward is he has a record. He has a burglary on his record from 10 years ago. So.
Is that the clip?
Yes, but then it goes to the second clip. I don't know why you broke it up, but here's the second clip from Harvey.
I don't know if you're real or not, if you're watching this, but if you are, and I have told the FBI that we're going to do this, they know this, that if you're worried about getting this money and you really do have this information, send it to us. You're sending us these letters. Send it to us. We will forward it to the FBI. And that way there's a record that we have that you supplied this information. If they find her and they find the kidnapper, then at least there is evidence, because we have it, that you're the one who provided the information. So this is a way for you to get that money if this really is legitimate. Send us the information. We will pass it on to the FBI.
All right, so the FBI reward is at $100,000 now. A Bitcoin right now, as of this moment, is worth $66,966.50.
It's dropped like 29% since Nancy's abduction.
Listen, just go tell the FBI. I mean, get the $100,000 from the FBI. Something's a little weird here.
No, but I think Fester had a good point last week where he said that they don't have a good track record at paying people. And the process is pretty intensive. Like, you just because he does turn in a tip and something happens doesn't mean the person automatically gets the money. There's a board that then also reviews everything.
What if there's a tip and she's never found?
Right.
What if the tip was legitimate as far as this guy knew? It was the best information he had, and there's no recovery, then there's no reward.
And he wants the money because he also wants to stay like in hiding because he's afraid that once he does tell where she is, that these people who have her or have committed this act, they'll come after him.
Yeah. Also, that's a good point. So the guy does have a record. The guy has a background, blah, blah, blah.
Can't they reverse engineer emails to find out where they come from?
All right. Also, Savannah Guthrie's family is exploring taking legal action against Ashley Banfield for the claim.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, all right. So that's the latest on Savannah Guthrie's mom, Nancy. I mean, listen, heartbreaking, unbelievable. Just a unbelievable situation that you can't even really grasp. I mean, what a whacked out story. All right, folks, have a great one. We'll see you back here tomorrow on the MJ Morning Show on Q105, 104.7 FM, and let's be careful out there.